last session, the party was still in Tyra, and Saradil met with a person who she did not realize was someone who knew about Saradil's past. They had a brief exchanging of words before the person then set the tavern/inn they were in on fire. Yeah, as much words can be exchanged with Saradil.
Well, they did do sign language, so there was that.
True.
Yeah, that's the first time we've done that in this campaign. Who knew?
Have then decided to make their way back towards Crossroads City and the mysterious forest where they first encountered the god known as Elias. They have, as of right now, 17 days remaining before they know Orion will arrive. They went up north in Tyra to contract the Northern Tyra Adventurers Guild, who provided them with a teleportation circle. And now they are clawing their way up the southern coast of Gallia towards the capital to gather supplies for the long journey ahead. This is where we begin play, as you have just slaughtered some zombies and a couple vampires.
Yeah, with a glowy orb where I can use a spell called Daylight on a bunch of vampires. Yay!
Daylight, Pog.
Pog!
Burn in the radiance of the sun.
Is immediately Kogo's set up camp time.
We haven't had a camp time in a while, actually.
We should probably not camp.
We need to.
All your rests have been in inns and taverns.
Yeah. We should probably chuck their bodies into the river, to be fair.
After we loot them, of course.
Mm-hmm. Praise
and
the
all the
sun.
corpses that they were eating.
Sure. Most of the stuff inside the wreckage of the caravans are burned beyond any salvageable means.
Oh.
That's bad, man.
However,
Did the vampires have anything?
You find pouches totaling in you find a pouch totaling 100 gold, so 20 each.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big Pog.
Yeah, on the vampires, you don't find anything particularly of note. They seem to have pretty ordinary belongings.
Useless vampires.
And you can see fresh bite marks on their necks, meaning they were recently turned.
Uh-oh.
Can I go up to Ellie and do a medicine check to see if she's okay after getting bit by the vampire?
Yeah, can we do that?
Sure.
I kinda don't want to be vampire.
Someone else, anyone wanna help me?
Is anyone proficient with the medicine skill?
Maybe if someone was that, them doing it, I can help. Maybe Ko should do it. That's probably the best in character thing to do.
I don't even know how fast I am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
No, Ko,
hey,
I mean, you should
less
do
than
it. I can
3.
assist you, Ko. I'm too short.
I'm too short. Oh no!
I stand on the sideline and give advice.
Okay. 14. As you inspect the bite marks where the vampire had grappled Ellie, and while they do appear to have punctured and torn flesh, you don't see any droppings of blood, which would be the indications of a vampiric infection.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
So you appear to be in the clear as far as not turning into a vampire.
Yay! I don't want to be a vampire.
I mean, maybe new powers unlock. Smile.
I won't
Kill-
be able to go outside during the day.
I mean, you can use.
That
can be
would
like
be lame.
I mean, you could.
I
You
wouldn't
could
be
be
able
like
to
a
cross
fancy.
running water. That would also
could be like a-
lame.
You could be like a fancy goth girl. You know, like those like fancy umbrellas and stuff,
But
and like
Ellie,
veils.
but Ellie isn't a goth girl. She's a sweet little Ellie.
Ellie wouldn't be able to go inside any building. She's not invited to.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, she's
We'd
really-
solve a
really-
million problems.
She's a sweet little orc. Says
Exactly.
Sweet little orky. No, but we
Alright.
definitely
So what are you?
we cut off the vampires' heads and then throw them in the river to be extra safe. Or
Yeah, I would say that too, just cause. Fuck them.
Right, you throw the battered corpses of the zombies and vampires into the river, and they wash away downstream.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. So anyone hurt? I have some healing. Is anyone hurt? Who got hit?
We're resting.
Are we resting right now?
Mhm.
Right here?
Yeah. I
A
mean,
long rest?
it should be fine. We cleared out the area.
No, I'm saying because what I remember from before, we had enough time to travel all the way to get to the next town. I think within a day, or I remember if that was the case.
Yeah.
Oh
you're
yeah.
You're still a full day's walk from there.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So
we should probably
so,
just rest.
Yeah, we can rest.
We just had a fucking fight.
It's just I can
Say
spend.
tense.
Yeah. Oh.
I actually didn't use that many spell slots. 3. Huh. Well, Minty's like, what if someone has a drink from the river? It'll just taste a little weird.
You won't get vampire infection by just drinking from the river. It's a bit too diluted, I would say.
Yeah, it'll just taste kind of funny. That's all.
Only there's just a bunch of zombie blood in that water.
Yeah.
Juicy. I love a taste of zombie blood in the morning.
I mean, you can put your tents wherever you want. I just copy pasted them in a line.
It's fine.
I'm fine with the line.
Oh fuck, I'm on the wrong thing.
I mean,
Go.
I feel like
I claimed my
putting your,
tent
putting
on
your
accident.
tents on the road would be a bit of a dick move to, everyone in a carriage ever.
I claimed my tent on accident.
Just the fucking. Oh god. I could see people just like knocking our shit down.
No,
Where's the
cuz.
campfire? You can roll me a survival check to gather firewood.
Man, we should loot these fucking carriages, see if there's anything left.
Oh, he said
No,
that
it wasn't. They
everything
were
was
burned.
pretty much, yeah, crispied.
Fuck.
Where's my +3 armor, smile, or weapons?
Turn it on. Shazam!
Shazam!
It is on.
Shazam!
I'll be on this side then. Bye.
There's a cute Astro in here. There is a cute Astro in here. Oh, speaking of,
Are you using Song of Rest, I assume?
oh. Boop. Or maybe this way.
I thought you were doing Long Rest.
Why do I have to enjoy food so much?
I mean,
What?
how late is it during the day? Is it like Good time to sleep?
Well, we left during the night, Kier.
No, during the day, I think. During like 12 o'clock, I think.
Oh no, that was the other day. Never mind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the night.
Yeah. So we'll definitely sleep then.
So
You know what I'm excited about, team?
Okay.
As far as like the Twitch updates and
So
stuff,
yeah,
is
anything
the
you're doing while y'all
what do
are
they call it?
gathered
Like
around
the
the
squad,
campfire?
the squad thing that
I'm
they're
reading
gonna
the
be
books
doing with
before going
Twitch,
to
where
bed,
you
or
can
at
like
least reading as much as I can.
have multiple streams up,
The books I
but
got
through
from
Twitch without having to use
Cassandra.
another website. I can't wait for that. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Wonder if we should put out this fire.
Yeah, not until next year, but
It doesn't look like it'll
fucking
spread.
is amazing to me.
It's cozy. What do you mean?
Their squad stream. They're gonna
Quote
do it
from Man
where
at
you don't have
Forest
to go to
Fire.
multi-stream to like
Yeah.
have
It looked
multiple
like it would
streams up.
spread.
That doesn't look like
Yeah.
it's gonna spread to the trees. Quote from before forest fire.
Perfect.
Ooh. Cyrodiil's gonna walk over to Ellie, hand her a letter, walk back to the rock, and play a sad tune on her viol.
Wow.
What?
Wow, Sarah Deal.
What?
Make me a performance check, and I will get up some good music.
Oh, big pog. Big rolls.
Cool. Describe what the envelope looks like. Ordinary envelope with a wax seal. It's probably showing the signs of its age. You've had it for quite some time.
What? What? How old? What?
At least a few
Very.
years.
Oh. Okay.
It's my age, Lay.
Yeah, you've been
Which
handed this
one?
envelope. What do you do?
Did anyone else notice that, or?
I mean, if he wasn't sneaky about it, probably.
Unless you wanted to wait until like people were asleep. Wasn't being private about it, yeah.
Oh.
But it's clearly marked and it has your name on the front.
Yeah.
In Elvish?
In Elvish.
Yeah. Okay. So only Lay would know.
Okay. Alright, well.
Yeah, the only two people here that can read it are you and Cyrodiil.
Okay, well. Still though, I'm gonna.
Go into your tent.
Yeah. Cause Ellie still is wiggy about Cyrodiil. She don't trust her at all. She's just like, what the fuck is this?
Goes in the tent, dark vision, can read.
SciFri, I don't know how to erase the 2 dots I put on the board on accident.
I can't believe Ellie is going to kill
Got it.
Cyrodiil. Oh my god, okay.
Alright, hang on.
What does this letter fucking say? Wait, how long have you known about this letter, Sci?
Since session 1.
Oh my god.
Here's some music
Okay.
in general. And just imagine that this is the sound of the song that Cyrodiil is playing outside your tent. The letter reads, in Elvish, very ornate script, as if a lot of effort was put into writing it. Dear Ellie, if you're reading this, then either I have died in our travels or I've finally been brave enough to give you this letter myself. I know you may never forgive me for what happened in Midram, but I would never forgive myself. I was young, and in my younger years I dabbled in the arcane arts in the forests of Midram, until one day I lost control over my magic and set the forest ablaze. I couldn't stop the fires, and by the time I made it back to town, the damage had been done. I had seen the damage I had done for it with my own eyes, and I fled, isolated myself by the weight of my sins bearing down on my back, tormented by the guilt of my actions. I would never forget, and I doubt the Cyrodiil you see today is a semblance of a normal person. But I had made a promise to myself and to your brother that I would protect you in his place. I could never apologize enough. Nothing I do would ever bring back what I've taken. If I'm still alive when you read this and you wish to kill me, then feel free. I'm sure the Cyrodiil that stands before you would accept it.
What? What? So.
Bacon.
She started the fire that killed
Your
Alien.
brother.
Oh boy. Oh
Juan casts a line into the
no.
river.
Ooh, Juan's going fishing.
I lied, I never stole that fishing pole.
Oh no.
You were sunbathing instead.
But I mean, it was an accident. Uh. Oh no.
Yeah.
No. No, poor little Ellie. No. She didn't want to be reminded of this. Fuck.
Right next to this potential forest fire.
So someone say fire again?
God damn it, why'd you give this to me now?
She yells.
Fuck.
No, she doesn't.
She screams in her tent.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think Ellie's just gonna stay in her fucking tent and not leave.
Yeah.
Poor fucking Ellie. Oh my god.
Lower
What Tony
park.
said was good.
Okay, quick question. Do I really need a fishing rod to fish, or can I use, like...
Oh,
Yes.
use your deft thief hands to just reach into the,
Yeah,
the river and
If
Yeah.
you want to gather food as resources, it'll be a survival check.
Alright, let's do it.
Just jump in the river, you know. Easy clap.
16's not
To
too
the zombies.
bad.
Yeah, you.
Oh, I'm just gonna catch some vampire fish.
Yeah.
Not have little fangs.
All the
Yeah.
fish that has only a
nibble.
little bit of zombie guts on it.
Oh. Big pog.
You cook it, it's fine.
Yeah, you can clean it off. You got the fish first anyway.
But no, in game terms, you can add 3 days worth of uncooked fish rations to your inventory.
Even more fish. Anubis has fish. Like, you know, you have fish as well.
Do I
Yeah,
cast
I got
the roll
fresh
survival
fish.
each time?
Fuck you, idiot.
He's also got fucking fish that can be eaten.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I go into the forest and hunt? Or set a trap? To check in the morning?
Sleight of hand to set a trap.
For rabbits. Hunting rabbits. It looks nice, I guess. Functionality though.
Yeah, I mean, you tie some rope into a sling. I don't think it'll catch anything, though.
Marvin. Proxy gets caught in his own trap. Roll for damage.
Well, he didn't roll a 1 though. He rolled a 2 instead, so yeah.
Dude, is gonna start a carving project.
Alright, I throw the zombie gutted fish into the into the freaking fire and just
Yeah.
count my losses.
Multiple rolls at it. Figure out what it is after it's done. What do you mean?
How good it is, okay.
Oh, okay. Sure. What are you carving? A little wishing statue of the party around a campfire.
No, what she's
Alright.
really carving is an axe guitar.
Alright, make me, what did we say it was? For your woodcarver's performance? Yeah, I'll go with that. And then I'll just have you do that on each of, like, the next 4 nights or so. Okay, you start carving away.
Does proficiency in woodcarver's tools like give her like a +2 on that or something, or how does that work?
She's already adding her proficiency bonus to a
Okay.
skill check.
Oh yeah, I guess it's true. That's how it works.
So, anything anyone else does before the day passes?
Nah, I just keep reading the books that he gave me. Also asking the DM if he remembered to check up on the faction thing. Smile.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. Brain power.
Yeah, the move that you have acquired as part of your faction is called Spout Lore.
Oh, that sounds like something Rick would do.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yes, I knew this.
Mom is
According to the
freaking
book.
out about ducks.
Duck.
What am I listening to?
A few SciFri typing.
The dulcet tones of SciFri's keyboard.
Oh, the Corsair keyboard, number
new-
one.
Oh.
The Discord certified Corsair keyboard.
Let me see. Spout lore. Let me see. Let me actually read this. You may use this ability to have the
So
DM.
basically,
tell
it's
you.
your way of calling upon your collected knowledge.
It is. Hey, SciFri, give me exposition.
Mm.
Perfect.
It's also a
Don't
good
mind
way
me,
of getting
just
hints
gonna
if you get stuck on
Sneak this on
puzzles.
by you.
Yes. If I feel the campaign is going too slow, I can like SciFri. Please help everyone so we can progress.
Yeah, well, that's
Mile.
literally you just.
Oh,
you'll
actually, let me
declare, like,
change
I want to use Spout
the-
Lore,
Yeah.
and then we'll tell
Let
you
me
what you know.
change
Pogies, this is perfect.
the notifications to be silent for right
I'll
now,
be
and then
sure
I'll
to
catch up on
to
them at
not
the
forget
end of
to
stream.
have that skill at
or
all
at the
every
end
time.
of the session,
Yeah.
or when it like slows down.
I like to imagine it in game as Rick's body gets taken over, and it's like, "What's up, bitches? It's your real god."
Yes. Yeah,
The DM is talking.
Here to
From-
drop some fucking knowledge on y'all.
Yeah. I mean, I do serve the knowledge god, and that is SciFri in this world, I guess. Smile. God of exposition. And good songs.
Okay. Alright, is so.
There we go, team. Hopefully it shouldn't play while people or like Psy or whoever's explaining stuff or doing stuff.
What's that, Co?
Tiny hut. She cuts the spell, so we're safe.
Good. Yeah, but sir, alone.
It's a 10-foot radius. And it's around you, so it's
Well, left.
like
We can rearrange the tent
This
so we can all
area
fit inside the
around here.
area.
Oh well. I guess we don't need to rest Juan.
it doesn't even matter. It's daytime now.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yay! Daytime. Oh.
No nighttime assaults.
Alright. Yeah, and you will now all have the benefits of a long rest, meaning your HP, spell slots, and other things are fully restored.
Yay! Big pog. Let me
Hell
fix that
yeah.
then.
Onwards.
Onwards to victory!
Onwards and upwards.
Over.
No genuflection.
Alright. You all continue along your journey.
Yes. Let's go buy those horses.
Oh, yeah.
Heckin' yakkin'.
Oh, I'm gonna look up mounts again. Did I want to buy a fucking pony or something?
As you spend.
Fucking Rick on a little pony. Oh god. Okay.
You spend again the better part of a day walking until you walk through the night, an uneventful night, until on the morning you reach the capital of Gallia, Citadel Peak. And I will take you over there. As you begin to walk through the night, you feel something come over you. It is the unmistakable cold of a Gallian winter approaching.
Winter's coming.
Hog. Rogues do it best from behind in the winter.
Can we stock up on fucking...
Oh no, it's this place again.
You're in the bottom left corner of this map.
We need to buy winter clothes.
And as you enter the town, you remember this to be a sort of hub of commerce and collectiveness of people. But while you enter the town, it all seems oddly quiet.
No one here at all, or just quiet?
There's a few people.
Okay.
They seem very...
It's not zombies hiding in every single corner. It's just
No.
I
It's
do a
winter.
perception check to see what all's going on.
Sure.
Fuck you, dice!
Well, you don't need a high perception to see what you see here. You see all the stalls in the market square are marked with signs that say closed and like temporarily out of business, things like that. And you also see on the other side of the square a person in military uniform handing out what appear to be sheets of paper.
I walk over and say, "Hello there, miss."
It's not even cold.
Rachel, Goliath, you're you're acclimated to high altitude and cold climates. It's not even cold, dude. You walk over and
Yeah.
the military person looks at you and says, "Greetings. Are you a Gallian citizen?"
No, we are simply travelers.
Very well. You all should lock yourself down. We'll have a bad storm coming in soon.
Oh, so do you highly think it's a bad idea to travel?
Indeed, I do.
Hmm,
Unless you're with the military, that is.
that's not very good. You don't happen to know any place that is still open and sells like winter clothes? I don't want to be cold. Do you?
She'll shake her head. She says, "Sorry, I can't exactly help. I'm on duty right now."
I mean, you just need to point, but it's fine.
And you see her hand another piece of parchment to a passing by citizen.
Did we take one of those?
No, she doesn't pass any to you.
We're not Gallia citizens. Can we have like a peek, see what it says?
Yeah.
Sure, you can make me a perception check.
No, I can't see. I'm way too short, probably. They can sneak up from behind.
Sure, you can't really make out the details, but the top page of this, like, basically packet of paperwork that she's handing out to people, it says Galleon Military Emergency Draft.
Oh.
Mm.
Can I do another perception check to see if I can find one just laying around on the ground that someone just tossed?
Sure.
Make perception for trash.
Oh my fuck!
You don't find any on the ground, but like that person that she just handed one to will just hand it off to you if you put your hand out.
I put my hand out. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, you now have a set of Galleon draft papers. Which detail the military's emergency call for manpower.
Joining the Gallia military now, smart. Let's do that. New campaign.
Yeah, with our time limit.
yeah, perfect timing. Too. Let's get down to business to defeat zombies.
Oh, by the way,
New music.
Oh god. We Zelda team.
So I ask her, what is all the manpower needed for? Why is the town so desolate right now?
make a persuasion check.
All right, I wasted all my low rolls. Here we go. Where the hell is persuasion? Bam. Okay,
That's a
never
number.
mind.
I mean, that's high. She says, if you want to know more, the Emperor will be giving a speech himself at the end of today. And then the
Oh.
armies will be departing. I suggest you find what sparse supplies you can while you're in town.
Hey Ellie, why don't you go check with the father and see what he has to say?
Oh yeah. Father Cobb.
Oui, the priest.
We'll take a look around and see if we can't find any supplies. Well, I'll take a look around and see if I can't find any supplies.
Yeah.
I follow Ellie.
To the stables.
Oh yeah, I need to go to stables too. Fuck.
Get good horses.
If there's a pony.
I don't know where the stables are.
Over
Wait, I
there
found
next to the
them.
inn.
Alright.
We can start with Ellie's thing.
Yep. We'll do the 1 and then we'll do the 3. All right, Ellie, you enter the monastery and you see the old figure of Father Cobb as he appears to be packing his religious texts into a large bag.
Oh, Father Cobb.
He'll
You
look up.
going somewhere?
He'll say, I remember you. You came through here about a month and a half ago.
That's right.
He'll nod. I'm going to support our men on the front.
What's happening here? What's going on?
He'll move a bit closer, and you can make me a persuasion with advantage. He will turn to you. He goes, "Oh, it's an invasion the likes of which we haven't seen in years. From our own soil, no less.
An invasion? An invasion from who?
From within, the undead. It's gotten a lot worse since you left. They've amassed what we can only call an army, and the Emperor intends to respond with an army of his own."
God. Do they even know, like, why the undead are rising to begin with?
We've had scholars, mages, inquisitors on the front lines all try to answer this question. But we've got nothing. Same information we've had a month and a half ago. Stuff about the world changing. Doesn't solve our problem.
Oh no. Ah!
And so we're left with one choice. Either succumb to the teeming hordes of undead that bombard our cities, or fight back. Gallia's had its fair share of wars.
You should always fight. But hopefully, with where we're going, hopefully that'll stop it. Or help somehow. I don't know.
He'll look at you and he says, when you first came in here, you told me you talked to a god.
Yeah.
I still believe you.
Well, you're one of the few.
He'll pull his pack up onto his back and he'll look at you and he says, the people fighting on the front lines, they could use a bit of divine inspiration. Perhaps I'll tell them your story.
If it helps people, then do it.
He nods. He says, now if you'll excuse me, I need to gather the rest of my things before departing. You walk
Oh,
around back.
Oh. Oh, I wanted to wish him luck. No, come here.
You could yell at him when you leave.
Good luck.
He nods, sort of does like a little salute. You as well. I sense you'll need it.
You too.
He goes into the back to collect the rest of his things.
Oh. Probably Co.
Alright. Juan, you wanted to find supplies, correct?
Yeah, I was gonna do it in a different fashion.
Okay.
Well, I want to perceive if there's any stores around that is selling like cloaks or warm clothes. If not, then I have a different solution. So
Sure.
am I doing a perception check for searching for a store?
Yep. Nice. Um,
Fucking Danny. Oh my god. Don't look at chat, they say. Yeah, because it was initially on FFZ gear, and I need to take it off FFZ. I just keep forgetting. I need to ask Darian if I can use his boy one. Then I'll upload that one. Will probably take a couple weeks. Oh, Darian, you're the one who did the little boy emote for the lay, right? Or was that somebody else? Oh, yay! If it's not too much to ask, can you DM me the 112 PNG of that? And I can upload it to A5Z. A5Z. Boy. Oh, you know what's happened?
Yes. You said most of this town is pretty much deserted, yeah?
Discord broke on me.
pretty much.
So there's like not many people. A lot of these houses are kind of just like left here.
Yeah, either
Empty?
people who have been conscripted into the military are departing to the front, or people who are merchants have locked up their shops.
And since most of the people are already gathering to hear what the mayor or the guy
The
has to say,
emperor.
yeah, the
Just
emperor.
later,
So the
though,
streets
today.
aren't like this area. The streets like aren't populated by guards right now. Yeah.
No, not super popular.
So I should be able to like sneak into someone's house and procure some cloaks and what need stuff that we could be needing. Yeah.
You are a terrible thief. I'm gonna break into someone's house and steal their bed sheets.
They're bed sheets, but just like cloaks. They're already either dead or they're already gone to war.
They're more. Well, they would probably take their cloaks with them if they're with how cold it is, and 10 gold is pretty cheap.
Well, normally when you get, I don't know about old times, but normally when you go into the military, you don't take shit with you.
That's true. They have gear requisitioned for them if they're citizens who are conscripted.
Yeah, you don't normally get to take any of your shit with
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Take their
Not the
valuables and buy you
comfy
clothes. That's how you do it.
Don't
What
let
are you
Ellie
doing?
know.
Fine, I'll just buy it.
Okay. I mean, there's nothing saying that you can't loot supplies if you want to. There's
Yeah.
definitely things that you could get.
You like you would take like valuables and use that to barter typically.
I would definitely rob the place blind when the emperor is having his talk, when everyone is super busy with everything else. But that's me.
You can take
Yeah,
our
it's up to
lives,
you.
but you
Alright,
can't
alright.
take our
Oh, then
guns.
I will-
things you
Thank
can
I
you.
will sneak into a house and take some valuables then.
Okay. Let's do this. Hang on, I'm gonna move you over.
What?
Can't believe you're gonna be stuck.
Quite possibly the worst thief I've ever heard of.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, we have to survive too? Fuck.
Yeah, but your first thought is to just steal like a curtain, use it as a cloak.
What, just taking what we need? I'm not gonna...
No. You robbed them blind.
Let
I
me
mean,
be...
We did have to reload like 5 times, Ko. Hopefully, too bad we can't reload here though.
Okay.
Should definitely sell you my boots.
Alright, make me that stealth roll.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah, 28.
Hell yeah, baby.
You can sneak into this house undetected.
Well, let's pick that lock, I guess, unless it's already unlocked.
Yeah, you can pick that lock easily. Sleight of hand.
Play steals socks, Sci steals hats, and Proxy steals bed sheets.
Eventually we'll steal a house. We'll get there.
Soon TM.
Yeah, the door swings open.
I enter and close the door behind me.
Okay. You
Family of
see
5 standing looking at you, smile.
pretty modest living quarters.
Modest, now I feel bad. Well, I guess
I
I'll do a
mean- I mean, all fucking lodgings in Gallia are modest. They're a very fucking Spartan type nation.
Except
Well-
this place, which is the palace, which is
I take a good look around carefully for valuables, so I guess I was doing another perception.
Yep. Hell yeah, there are chests of valuables here and here.
We'll work on this one first.
Okay, make me 2 sleight of hand rolls for both of these chests, and I'll tell you what you get based on my results. Cool. One of them was good. That's all you needed. You find a pouch of gemstones totaling 250 gold.
Now, am I just putting the gemstones in my bag, or am I just taking the gold worth of?
You have to sell those gemstones
All right. So,
or use them to buy things.
all right.
Yeah,
So
or- yeah. The conclave is no stranger to selling stolen goods.
all right. Whatever. I don't even have to put in my inventory. I'll just head straight up to the search for the conclave, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And we check before exiting, before getting caught. Do I have to roll for anything, or am I just?
Nope, you're good.
out, lock the door behind
Your 28
myself.
stealth allows you to just sort of be invisible.
He rolls out the window like a true thief.
Yeah,
There's
should've
no
gone out here.
windows. I
Well,
couldn't find
might be
one.
one here. We don't know.
I do a check for any messages with thieves can't look for the conclave in
Sure,
this town.
perception. Yeah, the conclave's not hard to find. It's pretty much never impossible to find your faction. Hang on, let me find a thief token.
I kind of want to sell some items to Juan later.
There we go. I have placed one times a shady gentleman in this back alley.
Didn't I?
Oh,
And he will buy those gemstones and any other stolen items you might have.
Yeah, just looking to check off some of these gemstones.
Yep, he'll take that and he'll hand you 250 gold.
shit. Share the piece lackeys. Clap.
Thank you.
He will you see him pull off a sewer grate and drop down into it.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's a Ninja Turtle.
Fancy.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
mean, it
ninja
seems
turtle.
fancy until you hear like a splash.
He was trying to be cool, but he like. No.
Well, I'd rather. I don't know. Could be worse.
Now it's horse time, I guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah, alright, people at the horse merchant. You approach the Citadel Peak Caravan Company and the man greets you all.
Hello.
Can
I
I,
can't believe Juan's finished horsing around.
Oh.
can I help you with anything?
You still selling horses?
Sadly, not at the moment. All of our horses are going to the war effort.
You don't have any small horses? Maybe a pony? Maybe you didn't
Mules?
sell all of them? Or a donkey?
Yeah, I mean, mules or...
We don't sell mules normally.
Maybe a dog for the gnome?
Besides, people like you shouldn't be traveling in these weathers. Not unless you're part of one of the merchant caravans. It's dangerous to just ride on horseback.
When is the merchant's caravan leaving?
They won't run through the winter, especially not with a war on.
We have important business, so we can't cave to ride out, but you don't have any ponies at all? Or young horses you still aren't fully grown yet?
No, I'm preparing a few wagons for the military soldiers that are going out at the break of dawn tomorrow. And that'll be the last of me for the winter.
Steal cart and that at night right away. No, that's dumb. we're caught stealing it, like, and then Skyrim happens. Skyrim intro.
It's the Skyrim guy.
You can tell it's the Skyrim cart because it's clipping through several walls.
Also
There would
passing around.
be any way we could talk you into just losing a cart for a better price.
Make me a persuasion check.
Come on, don't fuck me now.
You're getting it. Yeah.
Anyone want to aid Juan?
Yeah.
You're all right here.
We ate.
Roll again.
Critical 1.
Yeah!
Critical 20.
Nailed it.
He needs the money.
Don't fuck me now, Proxy 2018.
He will sort of turn his head. He says, I can't simply lose the carts. The general would see my head on a stake for that.
I mean, just have one
But what I can
posted
do
and
is
we'll just disappear in the night
Like-
with it.
if you let me finish. Here's what I can do. Tomorrow the caravans full of troops will leave. If you want, I can market you to the general as caravan drivers. All you need to do is ferry these troops to the front lines. Afterwards, the horses are yours.
Oh.
So where are these front lines? Exactly.
They're along the main road on the east.
Towards the. No, I was gonna say Gallia, but
Asperia?
towards Asperia.
Hang on, let me bring everyone back to the world map for a second.
Hey, people.
Okay.
Yeah, so east of here would be Asperia.
I haven't seen this in a while. Okay, so. For a while, you were here in the capital of Tyra.
Mm-hmm.
You went north. That's where you took your teleportation citadel and arrived on the south coast of Gallia. You walked up the south coast towards the capital and need to head here, past Crossroad City, to the forests around here in Asperia.
That's where the front lines are?
No, the front lines
That's where
are
we're going.
the front
Oh.
lines are like here,
Oh, okay.
and this is your final destination.
Yeah.
Sounds like a deal.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a done deal. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
you're
And
drive
then
at
the
we'd
car.
be
capital of
helping
Gallia
out.
right now.
I'd say it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you
You
rolled
can
a
all be-
crit.
You can all be caravan drivers. I am the caravan mechanic. If anything breaks down.
Our cart's gonna get
There's
fucked by
nothing
a
to
zombie
catapult.
catapult.
A,
Caravan
a
mechanic.
zombie catapult?
They're gonna make it out of zombie bodies and fling other zombie body parts at our cart.
Stop drawing on my map!
It wasn't me!
It's Co!
Feels cold, man. I guess we tell him that we're pert.
I'm the GM!
He can see everything.
Oh.
Come on.
Wow.
No, there is nothing that the GM cannot see.
Monka.
Okay.
You tell him that sounds like a grand idea.
Yeah, you will see what he can do. And He will give you his name. His name is. His name is Yosin.
Those.
Did you say you're leaving early tomorrow? Yes.
Crack of dawn.
Perfect.
You'll need to be early to prepare the carriages. I'll have to speak with the general.
Is the Emperor talking later today? I heard something from a guard.
He is.
Oh. Is it in like a couple hours or how long?
You have a few hours.
Okay. I definitely want to see what he has to say. Haven't seen the Emperor before. Might be interesting.
Few people have.
Is the Emperor like amazing or is it like what's he known for? I don't know. I'm not so up to snuff on my Gallia royalty knowledge.
Can I do an advantage history roll?
You sure can.
Yeah.
Ellie, you know that the Gallian Emperor has led Gallia through multiple wars, and people revere him with a lot of respect as a very strong leader who always bolsters the nation in times of hardship. Even if some of those wars were against Asperia.
Even if a lot of those wars were against Asperia. Poor Asperia.
Sounds like an Asperia problem.
It's like an Asperia problem.
Have you tried not having dragons in your country?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I was just super less.
Like,
that
they're
wasn't
just-
our fault.
Yeah, well, it's not Asperia's fault either. It was a fucking cult.
Do you tell me that, Ellie? or
yeah,
not?
well, he's at least he's very well respected. That's for sure.
We must go see him. He seems like a interesting person to have witnessed in our lifetimes.
Maybe.
He might also have something interesting to say. We should probably see what his
Oh my God,
etiquette is, or
Pablo.
what his decree, what he's gonna do. Probably regarding the war, I assume. I ask. So Jensen, where is this
Go.
talk gonna be? Is it gonna be at the palace or?
Yes, it will be at the Emperor's Palace.
Is it this building up here, the one we were at before?
Yes.
Okay. No, I was wondering like if that's the governor's mansion or something else.
Well, the governor lives in that mansion. It's the capital city. The Emperor lives there
Now,
as well.
I don't know if you had like a separate map or like a bigger palace or something. Yeah. Like, I just wanted to make sure.
And Yosin will walk inside because he's tired of being a fucking tour guide.
Flies in very close.
Oh
Hello.
yeah, the old man.
Sexy girl. Sexy boy.
Wait, can't believe Saradil teleported through a wall.
Well, there's a
Monko.
door there, but yeah.
So wait, what are you?
Whoa,
pinging?
what the
This
fuck?
is
She was
the-
here for me.
Oh yeah, she was there for me too. What the hell?
What were you directing us to, SciFri?
I wasn't directing you anywhere.
I asked, well, in a couple hours, the Emperor's gonna talk
I
at his
asked
palace.
where the Emperor's Palace was.
So
Oh.
we should probably
Also,
go there
you,
when
you
it
said
happens.
I knew where to buy the garbs or winter equipment.
Yeah, you can buy all that for 10 gold.
Oh yeah. Well, I got that, but where am I supposed to be going for that?
Just subtract 10 gold.
Oh, all right.
Should we add like winter clothes to our?
Traveler's clothes.
Isn't that a part of the kit though? Like,
It's 10 gold for everyone, or just 10 gold each?
10 gold total.
No.
Okay.
All right, everyone has winter equipment or travelers.
Traveler's clothes is the item to add in your inventory. It'll give you advantage on survival checks against the cold.
Big pole.
Traveler.
I guess. Do we need to? Are we buying 4 or are we buying 5? Because I don't know if Khan needs one.
Whatever. I give him a fucking piece of clothing, like a cloth that he puts on his belt.
I mean, listen, just because you're acclimated to cold climates doesn't mean that you can't be styling in a winter coat.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is true.
Con can look badass.
And this weighs how much?
Weighs 1.
Boom. So it just gives us, you said, a bonus to survival checks? Like,
Yeah, you'll have
Yeah.
advantage on.
We won't
checks
freeze to death.
reduce Extreme
Yay.
cold. That is only if you get in extreme cold.
gotcha. All right.
Just in case. Ah, yes, the cutest of girls, fucking Big Boss. He looks like an adventurer.
Adventure.
He looked like he leads a private military on an offshore plan on the coast of Costa Rica.
What are you
Calls,
guys
a
doing?
special dog.
Let's
horse.
get fucking drunk.
I remind people that we need to leave in a couple hours to see the Emperor, but you can get how
The
drunk
best
you
way
want.
to view the Emperor is drunk anyways.
Perfect. That sounds like a grand plan.
It's better to view the Emperor drunk anyway.
How else do you go listen to politicians?
God.
Alright, let me.
Oh yeah, the drinks.
Ah.
Cord. You are all now off the grid.
Oh god.
Oh. I see Cyril's
You're at
looking at
SciFri. You
the
should probably tell
cleavage.
Ko something about this girl before she like
Mhm.
breaks your board. With the
No, I
arrow.
don't think I'm going to.
She does look pretty though. Look at that. Look at her.
Oh, I deleted Saradiel. Oops.
Aw.
Oops.
Cyril, man.
He says, knowing full well what he did.
Yes.
Alright. The 3 drinks on offer in this tavern are Lizard Spit.
Ew.
Mmm, tasty.
Can lizards spit?
uh,
I mean,
Some.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
lizards spit.
you have Red Rosewater Rum
I want that.
and Zorka Berry Tonic.
Zora's.
Sounds like
What?
something. Sounds like child's
Oh,
wine.
that sounds like my drink. Thorkeberry. Oh, I love Thorkeberry. My favorite
Well, I
drink.
guess one of
without
everything.
child.
Alright, remember it's 1 gold per these drinks.
Alright, chucking out 3 gold. Let's go.
I'm buying a
Same.
Thorkeberry.
Alright, we'll go through them one on one. Alright.
Can't believe the party made me an alcoholic.
That's
No
not
more
right.
milk from me.
We'll go for lizard spit first. It is a bubbly
I'll be
green
right back.
glass
Quick,
of ale.
Be right back.
And as you
Need to
drink
grab
it,
something.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Monka.
Oh, sweet, you two made the save. Did anyone else drink one?
No, I'm drinking. I'm buying this Sorka berry.
All right, yeah, you both make the save. It is disgusting. It makes you want to vomit, but it doesn't make you vomit, and it in fact gets you very hammered.
Oh Jesus.
The intended purpose of drinks, Paul.
So what it
Ah,
was
so it's
Jaeger.
just ale, man.
It's like really gross ale. It like smells like goblin flesh.
So it's Jaeger.
just ale, then.
Just big Paul.
All right. Now whoever drink the red rosewater rum, I need you to make me a charisma save.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I
All
went
three
up
of you
to-
failed the save.
I went
Oh,
up to
yeah.
Anubis.
hmm
Really?
I need you all to roll me 1d6.
Interesting.
Why do I roll high now? Fuck.
Sorry.
That is how many hours your hair will be red.
Can't believe you are red
Wait.
now.
Good thing I'm wearing a helmet.
Wait, so I just changed. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
You know, redhead, the big Paul.
Here, I'll help you guys out.
Hey.
And, got him.
I just went from no game, no life 0 to no game, no life.
And the last drink needs a Constitution save.
Oh, big Paul got proficiency.
Aw.
Doesn't really matter.
What is this?
Wonderful, everyone failed.
Perfect.
You all suffer a splitting headache, and for the next 3 hours have disadvantage on wisdom rolls.
Wasn't getting much anyway.
We're not very wise. I at least plan to leave when the emperor is gonna speak. So I look around when people are trying to move.
Yes, you can. She appears to be a fellow member of your profession, a bard. As you can see, she is playing a lute, which fills the room not only with music, but as the magic flows off of her instrument, it fills the tavern with a feeling of warmth despite the cold weather.
Hey, Sarah Deal. Why don't you two play each other's instruments, if you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Fucking fun. Oh my god. I mean, you're drunk though. You just drank 3 drinks.
I mean, sure, I'm not sure if that's like an uncouth thing for bards to do to each other, but go ahead. I mean, you get to decide that.
You could always just ask her if she wants to do it.
Just take your viol bow and stroke her
Loot.
lute with your stringed You know what? I'm just gonna lay out here on the floor.
You know that you walk up and you see that she does have a small tankard on the floor for tossing in coins.
I was gonna toss you some gold.
Hey.
Challenge her to a bard battle.
Bard battle.
Let the rock off begin.
I'll toss in 10 gold and point at her viol as if to ask if she can join. And I'm gonna make a fucking high-low roll. She'll nod and push out one of the seats at the table
The track.
for you to sit and play your instrument. Normal.
Gonna go get some water. 1 second. Take my dish.
Fuck yeah.
So is Ellie
We
gonna
all
go and
failed our
pester the
roles.
adventurer?
What does it sound like? Tavern music? I linked tavern music when you walked in the tavern.
We all failed our roles for you, Ko, just so you could play good.
Yeah, exactly.
You better get into those musician sheets.
I mean,
So is Ellie gonna go and pester that adventurer?
smile.
I mean, I was thinking about it. I mean, look at him.
Look at
I'm
us.
waiting for it.
As
It
Juan
gets edgy.
slumps on the bar from all the drinks, you hear the bartender go, "Oh, you're so drunk. To be young again.
Sexy bar.
Shut the fuck up, gnome.
Oh my god.
Stupid
Oh my
fucking goddamn gnome ruining everyone's fun times by interjecting into every conversation.
Holy
To be young again.
Fucking SciFri. I just love that voice so much. So good.
Are you an adventurer?
Roll me a persuasion check.
I had to double check if I was on advantage or not.
He will just nod.
How long have you been an adventurer for?
40 years.
Whoa.
How about yourself?
A couple months?
He nods. He'll also pull out a chair for you.
Oh.
He says, "What's your name?"
My name's Ellie. Are you, what's your name? You mean those starry eyes, Marvin?
Name's Charter.
See. Are you headed to the front lines?
He nods. Unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunately. Oh, is it because you've been drafted?
One of the amazing perks that come with being a Gallian citizen. He takes another long sip of his ale.
Well, if it's any consolation, I mean, me and my friends are heading up there of our own free will.
You don't intend to just toss your life away fighting the undead, do you?
No, but we're gonna help bring some people up there and then hopefully get through. We have to get to Asperia as soon as possible.
Get through, huh?
Yeah. An army of undead.
That does sound like quite the task. You got a plan?
Well, we don't really do well with plans.
You'll do even worse without them.
You have a point there.
Plans.
But... God damn it, cute. But I'm sure we'll manage. We've managed this far.
He nods. Adventuring's one thing. Navigating through a war zone is another.
I'm hoping it's not too chaotic, or at least not yet.
I've heard some of the reports from the front.
What have they been saying?
That some villages, even smaller cities, have been completely evacuated due to the undead hordes.
Oh,
Nobody knows where they're coming from, but they're amassing. Organizing. Undead are smarter than people think. Their craving for flesh gets strong enough, they'll organize to take down a city full of people.
I hope they're able to be stopped. I mean,
The way I see it, it's karma.
huh? Karma for what?
Sorry for what?
Gallia's had a long history of war. Not all of them have been pleasant.
Yeah, it's... The history of the land's pretty bloody. But I mean, that's not like the citizens' fault at all. They shouldn't be punished for that.
Let me ask you a question. Say you weren't an adventurer. Say you were something simple, like a merchant or a carpenter. Say one of your loved ones got contracted to go fight. And they're gone for months.
Oh no.
What are you to do to just wait for them to come home? People in Gallia never asked for the wars to stop. The Emperor has a way of convincing people to give all that they have.
No. That doesn't seem fair to the people of Gallia. Oh no.
As long as they provide the bodies, the Emperor will provide the battlefield.
Do you think some of the wars weren't needed at all?
Now, I'm not one of those philosopher types that'll tell you that war is never the solution. Sometimes things are unavoidable. But I do think that we've had our share of useless conquest.
I guess issues like these really aren't solved overnight anyway.
Come on, he'll pat you on the shoulder.
Yeah, pat from Big Boss.
Ask him if he's hunted a Rathalos.
Oh my god. What are you guys doing?
I like how
in
Ko's
chat?
drawn music notes over near her and the other bard.
Mhm.
Oh, Emperor?
She's just gonna go for a fucking booty call in every town now.
Anything that
That was Proxy's idea. I think
Yeah.
Ko just wanted to play music.
I'm not sure if Saradale is.
Saradale, getting those music sheets.
Oh
God.
my
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh my god. Damn degenerate. Very nice.
What the fuck?
when, when, when were you heading to the front lines?
Fuck Proxy
So
sake.
say, I'm shipping out tomorrow morning. Due to my past service, they're awarding me the rank of captain, so I'll have men under my command.
Oh, I'm guessing you're gonna be caravanned out there?
He nods.
Oh, well, me and my friends, we're setting out tomorrow to help some soldiers travel to the front. That might actually be us helping you out.
I see. So that's how you intend to get through the war zone.
Yes. I mean, we don't really have much choice.
Better than nothing.
For sure.
Akan will have brought over some tankards of ale. Free.
Aw. Aw.
He'll nod. He'll pound that ale like almost immediately.
Hell yeah, brother. Akan does the exact same.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh my god. Ellie's just gonna sip it like a normal person.
Like a royal person, what do you mean?
No!
Like a dainty
No nobles
lady.
around here.
Just two
No.
buff dudes drinking ale in a pub.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Get three.
Ain't nothing more manly than that.
Yeah, brother.
Shut up,
And,
Nob.
Eventually, the music playing from the bard comes to an end, and she will finish her song, and she'll offer to split the coins she's collected with you, Saradale.
Big boy.
She'll refuse. She'll look at you and then pour the coins into her own pouch. And then she'll toss you a gold. And then she'll go, well, at least let me pay for your drink. You've got a wonderful instrument there. Haven't heard playing that talented in a long while.
Show her how that veal can transform. Smile.
Smile.
Shut up, idiot.
Laying on the
Get
floor.
handed
I
out.
hope
drunk.
Severdil walks over to Juan and punches him.
Smacks him in the face.
Yeah. Cyrodiil gets handed a free ale. And then people start to filter out of the tavern.
Probably time for the Emperor. Should we leave before we miss the event?
No, there's no let me. Just kick him, Ko. Juan has been kicked.
Is everyone going to the palace?
We should probably start by now. We should leave before we miss it. I walk towards the door and gesture for the party to follow.
Yup.
We zoom out
And
a little.
Charter will stand up and start going as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me zoom out so I can see where it is.
Kicking him in the
Over.
shin.
It's up here in the corner, right? Yeah, up there.
How much damage is a kick in the shit? It's 1d4 plus your strength modifier for unarmed strikes.
Hell yeah.
Are you gonna damage him and kick him hard? Oh my god. Said it's ruthless.
Yeah, because we're gonna imagine Juan was shouting that fucking stupid shit in character across the tavern while drunk.
Yeah.
Don't I get a chance to dodge?
Not laying on the
Well,
floor.
she rolled
You're
strength
drunk.
and then hit your AC. Like that 17 strength was.
But I
to
have
hit you with an
uncanny
unarmed strike.
dodge.
You're drunk.
Doesn't that, what does that let you take half of it? So 1 damage.
No. Cunning action. No, I don't fucking know. Whatever. Just give the fucking damage.
Kick it. Kick on the floor.
You take all of 1 damage. Little chip off your shoulder there. As you kick Juan in his fucking shins, you hear the bartender go, "To be young again."
Take care
If
of
only
yourself.
he was young again.
I stumble out. You know what? I'm just not even gonna go to the show. I'm just gonna stumble out and just.
Just chill in the streets.
So that old man
Drunk in the gutter.
Christoph or whatever, is his name Christoph or whatever. He's actually the vampire overlord, like summoning under the horde so he can be young again.
Yeah,
Can't
he's
believe-
just like a weird, like if you just made Deckard Cain weird.
Yeah. So he's definitely the vampire overlord. Okay, so he's.
So if you just made him an elf, then
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
already weird.
Actually,
like
can
it's like if instead of sounding like, I'm Deckard Cain, stay a while, he's like, I'm Deckard Cain, hello.
Slightly
Yeah.
flamboyant Deckard Cain.
That's just the elven part.
To be young again.
Can I try to stealth?
Sure. You are stealth.
All right. I'm just gonna sit just on the edge and sit my ass down on the ground.
Sure.
I'm just gonna blend into the crowd as best I can.
I'm standing in the middle. With a
I'm
smile
going
on my
to be-
cheek, being excited.
The blend.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll stay. Oh, someone's.
If only you had rustic hospitality.
And firstly, the governor of the city will come out, and he will look around the sort of masses of townspeople and servicemen, and he says, "I'd like to thank you all for coming. I know some of you have been dreading the day where the draft would come again, but the undead scourge has consumed much of the eastern countryside, and it must be put to an end. To soothe the ails of the people, the Emperor himself has decided to make a public appearance. And he will walk down into the crowd here."
Quick question.
Yeah,
Is this a window?
that is a window.
Can I try to sneak in to go see his, like, office?
Sure.
Whoa, he's an asshole. So I'm okay with this out of character.
Watch out for the
Well,
butler.
the governor was an asshole.
Yeah,
We
the
don't know if the
governor is
Emperor
an
is-
asshole.
The butler was an ass too.
The butler was.
The butler was also a dickhole, but I mean, he was being racist to get. I don't
better just to
fucking know how
wander
to
right
feel
into the
about
front
that.
door, just through the window.
Definitely through the window, because the Emperor is going to be standing in the front.
Well, he
door.
just went
Yeah.
out into the crowds. I figured now.
No,
was the
that's not
time to
Emperor.
go.
Emperor's
That's
gonna
the
come
governor.
here.
Oh,
The Emperor's
Alright,
gonna
well.
be in here walking towards talking to people.
am I making a?
Sleight
Sleight of hand.
Open the window. All right, you are in.
And I guess a perception real quick just to make sure to see who's in here.
Yep.
Probably before you jump in, but
It's critical failure.
see nothing.
Oh god! Oh god!
I mean, most of the people are out in the streets. There's a lot of noise coming from the street. There may or may not be people in here. It's hard to tell. And appearing before the crowd is Emperor Glaive Hightower, the King Emperor of Gallia.
How old does he
Bog.
look? He looks old and powerful.
It's older Hagrid. Wow.
Hagrid the Grey.
Do you want to do the speech first, or do you want me to do my?
Yeah,
Stupid
you
shit
do
first.
your sneaky stuff first.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just mosey on towards the stairs, blind like a fucking bat.
Hmm.
I mean, you can still look around, like, so you don't fucking just walk, like.
Can I take a perception into this hall?
Sure.
What are the fucking
Yeah,
chances?
but you do still have passive perception.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh my god.
You don't see anyone in the
One's
hall.
gonna be cut. One's gonna be
I
cut.
ease up the
It's gonna be
stairs around
fucked.
the curve. Is there a second floor, or am I going like?
There's a second floor.
Yeah.
I
I'm
just have
guessing
to
his
grab
office
it.
would be upstairs.
Fucking Proxy's gonna die.
It'll be worth it.
Foxy's gonna die.
Yeah.
It'll be worth, he says.
Next session, jailbreak scene.
You think he'll last the
I'm
morning?
not going to jail.
Immediate execution.
I ain't
On the
going back
steps
to
outside.
jail.
This is where I learned Shazam.
So what character do you want to roll next, Proxy?
I already know
My-
what I want to roll next. I talked to SciFri about it, so.
Oh,
Say the stairs
Oh.
drop you off like
big
here.
pog.
This
I
is-
love this set that I bought on Roll20 today. It's been such a good purchase already. It's literally called Slap Downtown, and it's
Hey.
just
Slap
floors
Down
that I
Town.
can just pop down.
And this is the Emperors? They're just.
Yeah. Hang on, let me put some fucking furniture around.
So my main objective for coming up in here was to look for any kind of information or an investigation towards what is actually going on the front lines, or what we're pretty much heading into. I want to get as much information about it and what the hell's actually going on. Because him being the emperor, he has to have fucking information about why there's this fucking
He would
undead
obviously
outbreak.
know. Yeah.
There might also be valuables, probably.
Oh, almost certainly.
All right, we got to get another nat 20.
All right, the place hath been furnished.
All right.
Aw,
I guess the
it's so
perception check
cozy
for
now.
looking for everything.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'd give you an investigation roll if you were actually in these rooms.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'll come into here first for the investigation then.
Okay. Nice, 19. Yeah, you find various reports from generals upon the Emperor's desk, which seem to report that the undead have displayed odd behavior since amassing in large numbers. It is if they have formed a sort of leadership hierarchy, with zombies at the bottom and vampires and greater ghostly spirits.
Are we fighting
forming
Lich? What the
top,
fuck?
Leadership.
People. Probably.
And although they are miles apart, their armies seem to move as one collective mind.
What is it, fucking hive mind? God. What about any information about what's actually happening on the front lines right now? About where we're heading? Or how bad
you
the
get
situation
a
is?
recent report like from last week.
It's the leader art.
Basically, basically a report detailing that that the front lines are experiencing heavy losses.
Oh boy.
We might have to cut off from the caravan early.
We just get there and wait for them to engage and then ride.
What else did I search for?
Go!
Can I just do a sleight of hand or a lock pick on this chest?
Sure.
Since I'm already blind, I might as well just fucking pick him at this point. Sleight of hand?
Go for it. Yeah, the chest opens. Inside, you find a large sum of gold and various gemstones.
Are we gonna make it out of town before he finds out? Can I
We'll leave
swap
it.
it out for the bag of like steel bearings that I have? Like
It's
just
a
take
lot
out.
of gold.
Okay. I got a different plan.
Oh,
I take
Sorry.
out the contents.
Sorry, let me be more specific. There's 2,000 gold in this chest.
whoa.
Take the gold!
Okay. Like I said. Hold on. Let me pick this one first. Let me pick this one first, and then I'll make a
Okay.
plan. Okay, this isn't getting any better.
One moment, please.
Maybe I should have tried searching for keys. I mean, this is his cut from the treasury. I'm pretty sure their actual treasury is not what's in these chests.
Hopefully.
I think it would be more than 2,000 gold.
Sounds like
I
a
would
Galia
hope
problem
it would
to
be
me.
more than 2,000 gold.
Yeah, but sounds
There
like a Galia
are
problem to me.
there are 2 magical items in here.
Big poke.
There is an amulet and there is a horn.
Ooh.
Amulet.
Ooh. Blast them.
Oh, and I need you to make me a perception check.
Pepe hands.
And
Someone-
a stealth check.
Oh god, someone's coming up. Fuck!
See, Royal Guard.
Nailed it.
Oh no! Oh
Yeah, you have a chance
Oh,
to
no.
stealth
Stealth!
before this guy comes
no!
up.
Oh, he already did it!
Hides under bed.
I was gonna say, can I go hide like is this over here like a cabin or is this
Yeah, you have well, that's a bookshelf, but you could stealth wherever you want with that 23.
Alright, well I'm gonna just hide my ass underneath this bed.
Okay, hang on. I have
You
an
close
idea
the
for
chests and
this.
stuff.
God.
You're gonna put a
Can
bed
I-
on
do I-
top
can-
of one.
is there any ketchup packets lying around?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Hang on. Juan is now under the bed properly.
Big pog.
Gonna walk in here. Gonna roll investigation. This Royal Guard, he's got a pretty high one.
oh.
He's gonna roll perception.
Whoa! One lower. Oh!
Oh no!
He's gonna roll one more investigation on the room of the chests. You see him reach down and with one hand sort of tug on the lock on the chest, and because you had picked the lock, it falls off and clatters to the ground.
Oh.
But all the gold is still in there. It's like, what the fuck? He broke the
He's
chest.
going to open up the chest. You see him put a hand on his sword. And he's going to slowly walk back downstairs.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So what are you doing?
Alright,
Out the
since
window!
I'm going to take all the contents out of here.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
It's a good thing gold bars aren't heavy.
How much weight can I hold?
You'll see when you
I
type it
don't
in.
know. Can you hold 2,000 golds?
It
worth?
will out-calculate.
I don't know, for some reason. Wait, why do I have two
Type it
plat?
in.
Wait, is this silver? That's silver, never mind.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just. I go up to 100.
That's fine. It should be red if you're over encumbered.
Okay, well, I go back and figure out what the hell these two magic things are.
Hard to tell, but they definitely seem very valuable.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure. You don't recognize the amulet, but you know the horn. It is a legendary item. Meaning that you have heard myths and tales of this,
What?
of a mythical war horn that the Emperor of Gallia possesses.
Oh,
It is the Horn of Valhalla.
Oh! Sounds cool.
What does that do?
When you blow the horn, warrior spirits from the past appear and come to your aid.
It's pretty badass.
That is
sounds like
amazing, but I mean,
Okay. I'm going to pocket both of these. So I'm just gonna put the Horn of
oh
Valhalla.
my god!
And unidentified amulet.
Ah!
Oops.
And whatever. Unid.
Oh my god!
I want to see roll out the window.
All right. Now, quick question.
Yes.
Can I go out these back windows?
No, those lead deeper into the mansion.
What
It's
is that?
'cause
Is there like a
code
balcony
DC.
outside these windows?
No, those are solid walls. It's just the tiles that I use. The only entrance and exit to this area you can perceive is the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What do the portion of clairvoyance do again?
That's pretty good. It allows you to like put a
Allows
ward.
you to,
You can see
use
through
the
it.
clairvoyance spell, which is like putting down an invisible sensor.
What was in my robe of useful items again?
It had a lot of things in
It's
it.
in the description, I believe.
Did you write down what it contained though? Because we rolled random
Somewhere.
things.
I forget how to get to it though. I gotta maximize this page.
Hang on, I'm looking for it.
I got it. It's in
There
my
you go.
bios. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got daggers, lanterns, mirrors, 10-foot poles, rope, potions of healing, 24-foot ladder, an iron door, a bag of 100 gold, and a scroll of invisibility.
Well, I'm gonna use that scroll of invisibility, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, hang on. I forgot it had a scroll of invisibility.
That is very useful right
Mhm.
now.
You are now invisible.
Now, invisibility. This, like, perception and all that stuff is not gonna see me unless I like make a noise. Yeah.
Hang on, I need to look up the spell description for invisibility.
Why is my?
Oh, you put the invisibility on the chest.
Oh. Right, because you're not on the grid, so it doesn't count you as a token. Okay. You are invisible. The chest is not invisible. You are not a chest.
I can't believe Proxy's a chest now.
Alright, let's see.
Shazam! I'm.
Kazay! Big pog.
Oh my god.
Fuck! I forgot what's inside the burglar's pack.
Proxy's gonna get us all killed, team.
Hang on, I'm gonna roll a d20.
Oh.
Oh, Koeless power.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she's back.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
fuck.
back.
Okay.
Well, Proxy went invisible with the Scroll of Visibility, thankfully. And
I
is
found
trying
the
to
Horn of
escape.
Valhalla. I don't know what the hell the amulet is. Which I had apparently spelled it as Amulor.
Whew.
And I don't know why SciFri is rolling a d20.
It's okay, I got it.
Proxy instantly sweating bullets.
So, what are you doing?
And so how exactly is the potion of or the scroll of invisibility? Like how
It
much?
gives you a free cast of the spell invisibility, which lasts for up to an hour.
And can I be detected?
Basically, an invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or a special sense. For the purposes of hiding, it's heavily obscured, and its location can only be detected by any noise it makes or any tracks it leaves.
So as long as I'm light-footed and careful, I'm not even
And
gonna
no
fucking
one
risk
used
it.
like a detect magic spell or something.
Okay, maybe that might screw me then if I did a potion of clairvoyance downstairs.
I mean, you could use P.
I see him.
Oh no!
Can I look down into the next floor?
It's like that big rounding staircase.
Yeah.
It goes around. It's hard to see without actually committing to going down.
Fuck it. I'm gonna use Alright, fuck. We're going down.
Okay. One moment, please.
We're going down. I'm gelling timber.
Let me move that over here in case we need it again. Get rid of all this furniture. And reveal to you.
Oh god, there's a magic man!
And a bed. Oh.
Should have climbed out the window.
There was no option to climb out a window.
Well,
I was
there was-
looking for a window.
Oh my god.
Fuck. How high up am I from lowering myself down the backside of these stairs? Or
20
can I even
feet.
squeeze past this?
Well, if you wanted to jump off the edge of the stairs and like get to the ground, it's like 20 feet.
How much noise would he make doing that?
A lot.
I mean, I'd let you make an acrobatics roll.
Ah, God. I'm gonna. Can I like slowly get down the edge of these stairs?
You wanna like walk down them or
Stealthily crouch. I don't fucking know. Ah! Oh man. Okay, how am I gonna do this?
I can describe what you see better if that'll help.
Yes.
This guard right here appears to be informing these two that he saw some things disturbed upstairs. The mage looks like he is being brought along by these two as part of the security detail, but is very impassive to being there.
Alright. How the fuck?
Tell me what to do and I'll tell you what to roll.
Oh god! Today is the day Proxy dies.
Also, by the way, I've been listening to this music mix, and it's really been setting the tone.
I guess I'll just stealthily walk down the left side of these stairs,
Right
yeah.
side? Okay. Make me a stealth.
That was nice knowing you guys.
Oh boy.
Moment of truth. 21's pretty good.
It could have
But
been
you have to
better.
pass all three of these guys' perception because the mage isn't gonna roll it. That's great.
No. Oh no.
You get to about here, Juan,
Mm.
when a sword is fully drawn out.
Oh
and-
boy.
He can't see you. You're invisible, but the moment your footsteps stop, he's staring right at where you are.
That guy's a fucking badass.
Holy shit.
Can I? Shit. Is there anything I do? Is it gonna break me out of this invisibility, or I'm just invisible for literally an hour no matter what I'm doing?
The spell requires concentration. So basically, if you get hit.
Good.
But
How
other than
does-
that, you're fine.
How does the iron? Oh god! How does the iron door work? I can just make it appear wherever.
You can literally put it on like a wall or an opening, and it will appear a door.
Oh god, just don't get
Like
hit.
it'll make a
basically, like-
door.
Like if you put the iron door on a wall, it becomes a door.
Fuck! I should have done that upstairs.
Oh god.
What are my chances of backing back up into the room? Oh fuck.
I mean, it seems at this point like he's alert and he's waiting to hear more footsteps.
How high am I from stepping down just right here? Off the
Halfway,
staircase.
So 10 feet.
I'm pretty sure I can't drop 10 feet without making noise.
I mean, maybe if you make a good acrobatics roll, then you can mask it with stealth.
What other options do I have?
Toss a coin.
What, to the other staircase?
Something like that.
Or like, oh, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah,
Can
I mean, I know what I would do, but I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
I mean, he would notice me flicking a coin from just like thin air, yeah?
I mean, it's a toss up. You probably have to roll stealth again.
Oh boy.
To try and distract him.
Can I use a potion
No,
of
none of the party know he's in there.
Can I use a potion of clairvoyance and like pop it over here and then like make a random noise? Isn't that how that works? I could use voice, or is it only I can hear? Or
No, it's like a sensor.
oh, all right.
So
Fuck.
you
That's not how that works then.
Yeah, it's like a ward in League.
Anubis.
Hmm.
You
Oh my
dummies.
god.
Ah!
I don't know what to do. Fuck.
Gonna need an answer from you, Chief.
I'm working on it. All right. I might as well just fucking go for it. Can I toss like a ball bearing like from here to like anywhere to this side?
Make a stealth check.
Fuck.
Please be high. Please be high. Please be high.
It appears the moment it loses contact with his body.
All right then. How about this? Instead of that, can I just drop it off the backside of this staircase?
Sure. Stealth check still.
All right.
23. You hear a small clattering from behind the staircase. And the other two guards draw their swords. One of them moves to investigate. One moves up here. One who is looking at you moves up to the edge of the staircase. And the wizard appears to have piqued interest as well.
Oh no!
So I'm gonna roll perception for him. He's not as high as the guards, but he can see pretty well. Alright.
I'm like actually worried. Oh god.
Is he still looking at my general direction, this one?
He's looking behind the staircase.
Oh, so they're looking like underneath it.
Mm-hmm. Because ideally they heard the thing drop, and their assumption was that if there was someone on the staircase, they just jumped down.
Can I continue for this?
You can move to the bottom of the staircase with a stealth.
So I gotta roll stealth again.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck! Ah!
Okay, one of them doesn't realize you. The wizard does.
Got 9 to stealth. Oh no!
The moment you move here, Juan, at the bottom of the staircase,
Mm-hmm.
this is the one that's distracted. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
He's gonna swing in the air. Fuck these rolls!
Unfortunate.
Oh fuck!
Can I use uncanny dodge? Or cunning action?
Hang on, let me check what that is.
Oh my
Rogue.
god!
Uncanny dodge.
Oh no, cunning action, cunning action.
Okay, cunning action is you can use it to dash, disengage, or hide. and that is on your turns in combat.
I mean, technically, he just swung at me.
It's true. Let me see. Hang on, I need.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, is just drop an iron door right between us. I was hoping to make it to this fucking door, like this arch.
These are royal guards. We're going to use the soldier stat block instead of the guard stat block. You do half this damage if you take the
I know, hello. Like, it's legitimately, like...
As a sword slices into you, I need you to make a con save to keep Constitution. Or concentration, or become non-invisible.
You said Constitution roll save?
Yeah, it's a con save to maintain your concentration. Hang on,
I am
let me
getting
Let me
fucked.
look at your sheet.
Well, I mean, if they see him, though, his hair's red.
10 or whatever. Half the
Oh yeah.
If he's able to get away, his hair will not be red later. They will be looking for a red-headed thief.
I can't believe Proxy's red-headed doppelganger is gonna get arrested.
You're also not invisible anymore. Your concentration fades
Quick,
as the long sword digs into your side.
quick, cover your face.
I pulled down the hood. I'm wearing, like, I have the traveler's clothes I buy. I pull the hood down
Good.
so they can't see my face.
Okay,
I've had it down the whole time, so it's just covering my face.
sure. I'll let you get away with it.
So am I in a combat situation now? Like, the whole 30 feet and...
Well, essentially, the guard has looked at you. He says,
Stop right there.
thief."
You violated the law.
You'll hang for this.
Oh no!
And I need you to
Oh,
roll initiative.
no! Oh no!
All these guards have rolled higher than me all fucking this whole time.
Okay.
Oh boy.
What is
Oh
there?
boy.
It sucks to be you.
Let's see, I need a whiz nerd.
Whiz nerd. Fucking wizard.
Cool. One moment, please.
I know a friend that has a Discord server for D&D, and I don't know if I'd be smart enough to go by all the rules and rules.
Here's a
Is that
music
hard?
change.
Dude, I can do it! You can do it! It's easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Boss battle.
Yeah, your DM should be able to explain things to you, or if you're with a group who's never done it before, all of you guys can learn it together, which is fun. And
He is going to cast one of his spells on his turn. Thaumaturgy. Which is a cantrip that can produce minor wonders. One of which is your voice booms up to 3 times as loud for 1 minute.
Uh-oh.
And he is going to yell loud enough so everyone can hear. Stand and deliver, you who dares to rob our emperor!
Oh no. But and there's also a website. Well, there's a lot of tools that you can use.
I mean,
Okay.
But there is a website called 5E Tools. And it basically has everything.
Alright.
Your
How the
turn,
fuck?
Han.
Even like homebrew stuff as well. Like I can go to classes here and you can go like, oh, I want to be a barbarian.
These are the only 3
And
windows,
there's like
yeah?
Battle Rager,
Mhm.
Berserker, Storm Herald that'll
Oh, besides like
like,
this little
pick in
alleyway
your
right
like
here.
speciality. Like I
This
am
is
a
also
wizard.
a window, but it leads out
and
into the main
I
staircase.
do blade singing. And so like it'll pop up with the blue stuff here for blade singing. Depending
mean,
on
you
like
could
my
put the
levels.
iron
So it's
door
like 6th
here.
level you gain stuff like
Or
that. Like
here, if you
it has
wanted
all the
to
information
use
you
that
could need.
to escape.
It's not that hard. At the end of the day, it's not that hard. Like, there's nothing to be like
Fuck, is it better to just dip out
apprehensive
into the back
about
alley, or is it
or
better
anything
to...
like that. It's great. So if you want to give it a shot,
remember, you
I say
can-
give it a
you can
fucking
stealth
shot,
in
my dude.
combat if you're able to get away from these guys. You could dash and then stealth as your bonus.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he could theoretically use the robe to summon the iron door, dash, and sneak at the end of his turn.
So, run to the window.
No, the iron door isn't locked. It just creates a doorway where there isn't one. Because normally it's used out of combat. I would say locking it would be an action.
Oh, you don't have to gift anyone a sub, dude. You don't have to do that. You can just chill with us.
So, what I do, I run my 30 feet first, then dash.
Yeah, dashing is what it uses your action, but it doubles your movement.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess that's what I'm gonna go for then.
Alright.
Shut up, Tim.
Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna swing at me as I run it. Get out of his
You
range,
do
yeah?
take an attack of opportunity.
Can I do my cunning action? Doesn't that dodge it?
Your cunning action is what allows you to dash or hide as your bonus.
Can't I
So
not?
if you use it to disengage, you won't be able to stealth. So the way it works is cunning action allows you to use your bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide.
Could he get 90 feet though with that if he used it to dash as well?
I believe it specifies in like a rules correction that you can't take
Thank
the
you
same
for
action
that,
twice.
dude.
Okay, so he can get 60 and hide or
You can
disengage
fucking
around
swing.
60.
You didn't have
Hold on,
to.
hold on. Let me see something here. 30.
I mean,
Yeah,
Those
so
are- to us.
Okay, I'm guessing everything from like around this whole area is filled with commoners, yes?
Yeah, essentially.
but
There are a ton of people who aren't important enough to have tokens,
but
Alright.
but
I
That's
it's
mean,
also hospitality.
it's
and it says
also
they
got
will...
like adventurers
It's
and
also got,
other
like,
people who
adventurers
know
and
that there's a
military
thief
service
running
and-
in the loose.
and they just heard thief and everyone's like, what looking right here like.
Mhm.
But rustic hospitality
and
says
the-
that it'll make it... They will shield me from the law or anyone else searching for you. Though they don't have
That
risk their lives
usually
for
isn't an
you. but-
ability you use in combat.
I mean, you have a dark alleyway here as well, so.
Oh boy.
I would say your best bet is the alleyways.
Oh,
Alright.
you do remember that-
I'll take the swing and move the 30
Alright, I'm gonna roll against your AC.
The sewers, oh my god. Big bog, remember?
That's a crit.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess I will use Uncanny Dodge to not die to fucking
Yeah, you're
one
gonna
hit.
take half of this.
Oh my god.
So you take 6. Sword cuts into your back as you run. You move 30 feet and you're now at the window. The window is thankfully still open.
Okay, and then you said an item, using an item.
Item interaction, which you have on your turn.
Okay, that doesn't break anything else that I could use, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna
No.
use one of the potion of healings that I have in the
Okay.
Aren't potions actions though?
Oh yeah, drinking a potion is an
Yes,
action.
you can't do it.
Oh, alright, well never mind then. Alright, well I guess I'm dashing for the fucking...
The sewers.
Alright, you got another 30 feet.
Oh boy.
You do have to move outwards
Oh.
this
So,
way first.
5, alright.
So you can move to here if you're dashing straight down the street.
And then try to stealth.
No, his action was dash.
Yeah. He's trying to
And
get
he's using
away.
his bonus action to hide.
Oh,
That's a
24!
good stealth. Okay, which guard is this? That's this one.
Now he's gonna use this. But he's
I
a
mean-
red-headed thief right now.
Yeah, he's need to change his outfit around a lot.
Who knew the alcohol would come in handy
You saw a hooded figure leap out the window.
with red hair? Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna dash to get into the street as well.
Doesn't he have to do an acrobatics check out the window?
He's not a rogue.
No, he just climbs out it like you do.
Isn't he like in armor of like plate, like heavy armor?
It's a tall window and it's open.
Okay, okay. I want to see him like face plant out the window though. That would be fun.
Let's see, he's got 10 more feet of movement.
Does he know? Does he see him though?
He's gonna run off in the direction that a thief would probably be heading. He can't make a perception check because that's an action. Or is it? Is it an action to do perception?
Usually not, I think.
Because, yeah, I think I just get an ability check.
Exactly.
By the skin of your teeth. This one's going to run out here,
Hey, songs.
and he's going to...
Oh boy.
Okay, so does rustic hospitality not give me an advantage to stealthing among the crowd for next time? Now that I'm outside.
Not while combat is in place.
Holy shit.
Now the time has come.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Can you
uh-oh.
escape the eyes of the
Oh
Empire?
no. No, 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 no. Oh,
Critical
no.
one?
I'm scared to look. Ah. Oh.
1919.
Okay. I mean, none of you
scared to
saw him.
look.
None of your passive perceptions is high enough to see the guy come out the window.
He rolled a 24, so he's pretty stealthy.
That's a crit.
oh!
What the fuck, SciFri?
19, 19,
Whoa!
20.
No, no.
The Emperor is a 10th level spellcaster. He is going to cast one of his spells as his action. He's going to cast Dimension Door.
What does that do.
Man, good
Once your
thing
door
we're all
teleports yourself from your
unaffiliated,
current
right?
location to another spot within range. You arrive exactly at the spot desired.
Blink.
Man, it's a good thing we're unaffiliated.
We have nothing to do with this character.
Never met Rogue in my life.
Okay.
Okay.
500-foot teleport.
I
Jeez.
can't believe one's gonna kill the fucking Emperor.
We get killed by
I don't
Leymley.
think I can do enough damage to one-shot him.
Is there even 10th level spells? Isn't 9th level high spells?
He's a 10th level spellcaster. So he can cast 5th level spells.
Oh, okay. I was like, he's like 10th level spell slots. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I know what I'm doing next round. Fuck it.
Monk. Man, I didn't know the speech was gonna turn out to be a play.
And
Performance act.
He looks at you after teleporting in front of you through a dimensional portal. And he just extends a hand as if compelling you to give him his items back. Make a
Oh.
wisdom save.
Oh my god. Proxies. Oh my
Okay, this is
God.
fucking rigged.
Don't steal from the fucking Emperor of Callias,
Fucking
motherfucker.
rigged. Sci-Fi's
Oh.
not rolled lower than a fucking 19 the whole night.
19, 19, 20. That's a good perception
Something
roll.
in your mind compels you to stop.
I don't know, I was gonna give it to him anyways.
Oh god.
Your turn, I guess,
Proxy's
but yeah.
so dead.
Your turn.
Oh my god.
Fuck, I wish I knew what this amulet did.
Do you want to roll an Arcana check on the amulet?
Now does that use my turn?
No, that's just an ability check.
Oh my god, let's go for it. Fucking Christ, I can't.
No, that's fine.
Oh, there's a cat on my. Sorry, there's a little fatty on my mic.
This is the amulet of the plains. While wearing this amulet, you can use an action to name a location that you're familiar with on another plane of existence. Make a DC 15 intelligence check. On a successful check, you can cast the plane shift spell.
Teleportation.
I have to roll a what?
First of all, you need to name a location you're familiar with on another plane of existence.
I don't
On
think-
another plane of existence?
Familiar with, like from books or like from being there.
I'm gonna need you to give me a little bit more information. I don't know what the fuck any of that means.
Okay. Right now, you are on the. You are on
Level
the
spells? Isn't 9th level high
prime
spells?
material plane.
Hold on.
It is the world that you know. It is the existence, the reality that you live in. There is also there are planes outside of this one. This is where like other worlds exist, where like demons come from, things like that. But anywhere outside of this realm, you are familiar with. Name a location that you're familiar with on another plane of existence.
So is it really the only thing I'm familiar with is the plane of fire?
What? You've never been to the plane of fire.
Yeah, okay. So
I will say, and this will depend on your memory, you have been to a place that counts as another plane.
Yep. I know what he's talking about.
well, when I was trapped with the ghost girl, yeah?
When was he? When is he?
Oh yeah, please don't take the item.
Alright, I'm gonna turn off the music because I can't hear cheer. Where else have I?
You don't have to have physically been there yourself, also. It just has to be a place you're familiar with.
He's familiar with on another plane of
I mean, what was it when I was with the ghost girl? Because I was separated from everyone in that cave, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm. Where Ellie walked through that invisible door.
Yeah.
I heard the vivid description of where it was.
What do I have to roll to be able to fucking use this?
15 Arcana.
It is a 15 intelligence check.
Oh, intelligence.
Oh boy.
It does do something on a failsafe.
You arrive at the plane of fire.
Fire. All I can think of is shiny.
Yes. It's the only way out. Easy clap. Let's go off it.
Make
with
that
a boom.
intelligence check.
Am I just clicking on intelligence?
Clicking on intelligence.
Let's see how you die. Oh!
Oh baby.
So, for those of you who are just joining us, Juan, the party's rogue, snuck into the Emperor's house, stole some highly valuable magical items, and then during his escape got caught by the Emperor. When the Emperor confronted him face to face, he used one of the magic items, the Amulet of the Planes, to plane shift away to the plane where the gods live.
Yee?
Now the Emperor has dusted himself off, he has collected himself, and he will rise in front of his people and deliver words.
Can't believe you
As you
used
can
to declare
clearly
a bounty.
see, our Emperor has been stricken a blow this day. Not only do the undead come at our borders, come at your families, to take them away and turn them into monsters, but we are plagued from within. Traitorous souls who betray the rights of their empire. I stand not for them. I ask you today to submit your names, to join the force to fight for your country. Gallia, it thirsts for the strength of her people. Give freely and give all that you have. Glory to the Empire. And he will quickly turn and run inside to raucous applause.
It's full on
I need all of you to make a wisdom save.
Woo! That was great.
I need all of you to roll me a wisdom save.
Hell yeah.
He's...
He's such a fucking charismatic dude.
Why is he so God damn
You
it.
feel a wave of magic hit you, and you feel compelled to chant with the peasants, glory to
Oh
the
my
Empire.
god.
Oh, you
God
didn't,
damn it.
you didn't have to make me save to do that.
Well, I did it anyway.
No, I don't want to. No! After I had already been warned by Charter. God damn
Glory to the
it.
Empire or Heresy.
This fucking
He's
asshole.
probably doing it too.
This fucking asshole.
He's probably doing it too. Trying to blend in.
He's got like a slow clap going.
Can't. Is there nothing I can do to kind of tell that he's like using magic to influence us at all, or are we just like just totally for
You
it?
can roll me an Arcana check.
Oh!
Get me.
Yeah, you know that he used mass suggestion on this crowd, but being able to use a spell like that on this level is unheard of in this land.
Good God.
I mean, if you're a
Most
leader,
like he's
mass
the
suggestion
emperor
is a
for
good
a
spell.
reason.
It's a good spell to know of being a leader.
and you see the governor stand atop as the townspeople begin to line up and are handed draft paperwork.
Oh my
They
god.
begin to enlist into the Galleon military.
Oh god. These
I
fucking
mean-
rubes.
They
guess we head back.
kind of have to, though.
Yeah. Zombie army coming to kill everyone. You know, it's kind of good idea.
Yeah, but it should be of their own volition, not because they're like persuaded into it by fucking magic. That's wrong.
Oh, the Emperor!
Cyrodiil is not stealthy at all, and everyone sees her.
What are you doing?
She rolled disadvantaged. Even an 8 is below everyone here's passive perception.
I mean, aren't you wearing like chainmail or like yeah, like scale mail? I guess it's called. Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Back to drinking.
Yeah. I guess we head back to the inn.
She'll head back
It's
to
the
the
wrong way.
That is a dead end.
Khan walks into an alley.
God walks into an alley. Where's the
I
bar?
climbed the wall.
We head back to the inn and like.
Khan walks through a building.
No, I'm on the roof.
Oh, okay. You want to roll athletics for that climbing, big boy?
Yes, I do.
You're able to climb 10 feet up. Give me another athletics to get on the roof. Alright, you're on the roof.
Going straight to the bar.
Yep.
Straight way.
I jumped down,
Roll acrobatics to not take fall damage.
nailed it.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
It's time to get fucking drunk.
I got
Doesn't
cut for those acrobatics rolls.
There's a saying, Keyhall, that the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
We only go forward. No turning back.
Back
For the Empire.
Oh, to be young again. Ooh, what a nice
Wait, how did you see that?
he's a wily old man. He sees all.
Casted clairvoyance, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess we.
He stays in the bar all day. You act like you don't have clairvoyance cast all over the city.
Put clairvoyance on my back.
Straight line back to the bar.
Are we going to see Proxy? What Proxy's doing?
Just tell the Emperor
Yeah, if
not
no one
to
else
use
is doing anything in the bar.
people.
Juan is missing.
Yeah. So,
Man.
so where's Juan? Have you seen him?
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what happened.
Fade to
Emperor
black.
kind of just like disappeared through a magic door.
Yeah, and then I mean we haven't seen Juan in a while. I mean.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Maybe-
last time you saw Juan is when he went to go buy winter supplies for everyone when you first got in town.
No, we came back to tavern
That's
to
you.
drink.
The
right?
last time you saw him is when you left the tavern to go
Yeah,
to the
we were
ceremony.
drinking.
Where's one?
He was drunk and wandering up a different alleyway, and then we didn't see him anymore.
Cyrodiil buys 4 drinks for everybody, by the way.
Yeah.
Maybe he went to go sign up.
I argue that seems very out of character for him.
Is sarcasm out of character for me?
What do you mean?
I'm sure he will turn that eventually.
What was that sass?
Ellie, knowing what sarcasm is, who do you think you're talking to?
Okay.
Farm these biddies just now to tell you that more. That you
Alright.
more than deserve the subs
The
and
rest of the party's
biddies.
just
Your
gonna be
streams
at the
are so
tavern.
entertaining. Cooking my favorite from my time on
I mean, what can we do?
Thank
Are
you.
you gonna
I
go
mean,
looking for
I'm
Juan?
just like saying
God damn it,
this might take a while.
I mean, we're ready.
guys.
I have
Okay.
drink, vodka. I mean, what?
I just need to make sure that everything's set up properly on here.
An hour. Goes to bathroom. Of course, Ko. Hello.
Oh my god, Ko, why?
I'm playing Pokemon right now. I'm playing Pokemon. Let's go, Pikachu. Let's beat the Elite Four.
Wow.
Okay. Juan, you turn the amulet just so, and it locks into place. And all of a sudden,
Hey, Sunset.
hmm,
Oh. What
Am I
the
dead?
Do we have music?
Yes,
Yes,
my
you do.
dead, he
One
says
second.
aloud
Hey.
to himself.
you don't feel dead. You've certainly come close to being dead before,
go.
and it doesn't feel like it.
This is a different type of dead.
Yeah, or you're in a hallway, and there's a weird-looking door behind you. And torches light the halls. I linked the music, by the way.
Good one.
Approaching, you see torches marking 3 doors. Let me reveal the third for you. 2 smaller ones and 1 large one.
This is Juan's episode.
Well,
Last episode was Ko's. This is Juan's.
no point in dilly-dallying around. Who the hell am I?
Can we see what he see, or are we just gonna listen?
Can you not see what he's seeing?
Yeah, I see black currently.
You're
Oh no, I see. I
the
was just
right part of
zoomed.
the-
I was just zoomed in the top corner. I'm stupid. Sorry.
So you open the door.
Yep. Well, I knock.
There's not a response. You can look around if you want.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fuck the rules. Alright, so I take a look around.
You see inscriptions upon the walls.
Oh shit, that's
and
right. They
the,
don't.
Doors in every known language. The one in common reads, "Welcome to the hall where all known things come to an end."
Okay. That's the big door?
That's just on the hallway, on the walls.
Oh. Is there any text on the doors?
Make me investigation. Make me a religion check.
What the hell's religion? Yo.
The
Yes.
Rocky Talkies don't work between planes apparently, so he'd have to get back
The
to
doors
our plane.
are indeed marked. Not by words, but of symbols of the divines. But because you rolled a 1 on investigation, as you're investigating the doors, the door on the right slides open. And beyond the door, you see nothing. But you can enter it.
Oh god.
Like,
Oh
it
god.
opens and there is just pitch darkness beyond the door.
Well, it's better than being stabbed to death by a bunch of guards.
Okay.
I mean, you say that, Proxy, but
Totally safe. Yeah. You won't die.
oh god.
He went this way. I'm just gonna put that on the GM layer. I made multiple paths. Smile. did a lot on a short time budget. Okay. Reveal areas. As you step into the black void, you enter. Hang on, if you zoom in, this area. Oh, this
What?
area.
What the hell is this?
There we go. Should be able to see it now.
Yep.
No doors in here. Oh.
Hello?
You
Yeah.
can feel energy radiating as you step towards this crystal. And it feels... make me a Arcana check. It feels almost violent in its shape and its ferocity.
Not sure if I want to go any closer.
You can always attempt to exit.
Attempt, he says. Attempt to exit.
Can I roll a ball bearing towards it?
Sure.
What did Ron wander into? I
The
don't
ball
know.
bearing
No,
rolls across the ground. Hits the crystal. Nothing happens. Same energy radiating throughout.
I'll take another step closer.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Does it get stronger? The
It
aura
gets
around?
stronger as the closer you walk towards it, but not so strong as it being a barrier. It's you can just feel the pressure of this energy on your shoulders.
Okay, so it's not like it feels like it's ripping me apart.
No, but it is weighing down on you.
Shut up, Cole. God damn it. Ah!
When you step into the inner circle, the energy doubles twofold.
Uh-oh.
And you hear a voice. Speak your name.
Oh, oh no. Oh, oh no. Oh no. His real name.
Name reveal, Pog.
Name reveal. Oh, cat, come on.
No, I haven't.
Well, time to make one up, I think.
Yeah, alright,
Lie to a god is bad.
Hang on.
Stupid cat, what are you doing? I can't see the screen,
Post
buddy.
a name for speakers.
Come up here. Come on. Lay down.
If you want to pick a real name,
Come on. Don't look at me like
you
that.
can just go with.
Don't look at
what
me
you're
like
called.
I'm not gonna sit over there.
I got this. I got this.
Oh.
Juan Enrique Iglesias.
Idiot.
Working title.
Lay down, bud. Lay down. Don't act like you're gonna lay down and then not. My name is Citation Required.
Han. Eric.
Huh? What?
Writing it down.
But yeah, write that down.
Write it
Han.
down. Like Han Solo.
Hold on. The cat is laying on the keyboard.
I'm having problems with mine too. He won't get off my fucking desk.
Sony Ericsson.
Sony Ericsson. That's good.
Han Eric. Got it.
Cat, please.
Come on. Come on.
Here, have some more space. Fucking knock that over.
Oof. He's heavy, team. I don't think you realize how heavy he
And,
is.
hang on, I need to change the music because this god has theme music.
It's a god.
Damn, I missed out. I should have made it Han John.
I mean, nothing's stopping you with you.
Here you go. The person steps forward
Jesus,
out of
buddy.
the crystal and
Okay,
reveals
you gotta
themselves.
stay on the back of the chair from now on, okay? Alright? Yeah.
You stand before the keeper of the dark and the goddess of death.
Goddess of death?
Her name is Xerxes,
Wrong turn.
one in the pantheon of the eight. She's the dark domain. Her title is the Keeper.
Am I dead?
She is, babe.
Not yet, though you've come close.
That's kinda true, huh?
Is there a reason you opened your door to me?
Oh my god,
You're the one who
Rex.
came here unannounced. Most
Should've
people
knocked
don't
on the
show up at my
door.
door till they die. And then I send them on their way to the underworld.
This is true. I was in a kind of a tight spot and just kind of expected more or less death in either choices of wherever I was gonna end up.
You are an interesting one. Perhaps when you die, I shall keep you.
I might keep you up on that offer when the time comes.
Do not. My domain is not that is of death. That is a friend's job. I am the keeper of things undone. Past civilization, forgotten peoples, forgotten teachings. Some I let pass into the void where all things end.
B-boy!
Others I keep for myself. And the souls of the dead I pass along to the Reaper.
One is going to be the Death God's pet slut.
Well, if you'd be so kind as to wait until 16 more days before you decide on taking me.
Oh.
They don't know.
Just ask Xerxes if she's ever had mortal snoo. Oh my god.
Go on.
I have some friends I have to meet up with. Like I said, I was in a pinch. Just ended up here.
Are you
Whatever here
prepared to
is.
roll deception against a god?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Oh, that could have been worse. That almost hit a 1.
Roll deception against God of Death.
I have seen many like you. Those who hide behind shadows, behind fake names. None who dared to keep secrets from me.
Technically, it wasn't a secret.
I mean, he
We
did tell
can
the truth.
dance around semantics all day. Doesn't change the fact that you hide your intention.
Whoa. God damn.
I wouldn't say per se that I have a mission, but my friends and colleagues, they definitely want, I guess, the best for the world, whatever that is.
I would assume you would as well. The world keeps standing, you keep profiting. You made
Dear
off
God.
with quite the steal from the Emperor.
She knows.
Originally, it was only just to take what we needed. All I wanted was information. Once the guards show up, I wanted to make it at least look like a robbery. I don't need them knowing that I'm just there to make sure that the information is not being leaked. Gets to things a little bit more complicated.
Is that a lie or is that the truth?
No,
of
that's
this
the truth.
character?
I was just there for information. I only wanted to steal. Like, even the money was for 200. I didn't even. Yeah.
2,000.
Well, the original 200 took out of the house was for.
Alright, roll persuasion.
Oh! God damn! How did his roll so bad? He has 5 to persuasion.
I mean, think about it. I haven't stole anything this whole freaking campaign.
And then he
Until-
pulls off the big score.
Mhm.
Alright, she'll turn to you and she'll say, so, what is it that you want? You care about your friends? You want to see them succeed?
Well, they saved my life multiple times, and I usually do give back to those I owe.
Well, I would say you owe the Emperor a great deal.
He can have his horn back once we're done with what we need.
So
Oh, the
none.
amulet and the gold as well.
Are you wearing the Amulet of Elias right now?
Technically?
You sort of look down during this conversation and you realize that it is glowing brightly. Sharp green light.
Oh.
And you pull it out and you realize that these amulets that were given to you were not made of the normal materials. It is made out of this same kind of crystal. And then she will look at that amulet and she will go, I get the feeling you're not here to see me.
I'm not sure who I'm here to actually see. Or was my intention to see.
That's as humanity says. Gods work in mysterious ways. And as she says that, a pair of stairs will appear behind you.
Oh!
Well, I guess my time to leave is now.
Oh!
I do expect to see you again, but hopefully not too soon.
Of course.
Booty call with God? Oh.
Alright, as you walk up the stairs, roll me a d3.
D3?
Smooth as fuck.
Dark and gothic music. Ooh, a 2, that's interesting. Let me just yoink.
She's not she doesn't watch over, like, the underworld, but she helps lead people, like, to it. The Reaper takes over from there, it sounded like.
Fucking cool.
Shift ping. Alright, you are now standing in an ornate-looking hall, though the walls appear to be made out of clouds.
Oh. Cloud walls! Fucking cool.
And there are 2 chambers, one to your left and one to your right.
What is this, like, ramp up a cloud to... Is this something?
That is a ornate light fixture. Well, looking into it, you see swirling patterns of light that illuminate the entire temple. Make me a religion check, actually, when you look at it. There is script in the lights itself that read, the Temple of Balance, the domain of order and chaos.
Oh. Anyone home?
Enter the room to the left, and you see this person.
Oh!
They are clad in armor, although it looks to be far too ornate to be used in combat, and they have the appearance of a nobleman.
Can you tell me what I'm doing here?
You'll walk forward. Make me a religion check. This is Melik, the god of order.
That's the paladin's god! He owes one. Or he should. He helped one of his paladins escape from being a slave.
And he will gaze at you. He says, I do not know what providence brings a thief into my domain.
I don't choose a lot of things. Usually one that just goes with the flow.
Indeed.
Oh, okay. Is it
You'll
overpowering?
probably want the chambers on the other side then. Might be more up your alley.
Well, sorry to disturb you.
Oh my god.
It's like
Fuck.
every other paladin.
He did save one of his paladins. As you enter this room, you see... Oh god, that's the wrong thing. This first. Make me a religion check. With advantage.
Oh,
Who's that? It's a
well, it's a
lady.
good thing it's with
Ooh.
advantage.
Yeah.
Fucking crit one.
Okay.
Wow.
It's not hard to put 2 and 2 together. This is Sadal, the god of chaos.
Perfect. Your dude.
But in all the religious texts you wrote, you remember Sadal being a boy. As they were brothers.
You wouldn't happen to be able to tell me what I'm doing here.
His token didn't look like that last
Or
time.
where here is.
Something's up. Maybe the transfer of
They'll look at
power
you.
thing.
And they will respond. Here is the domain of beings divine. How you stumbled in is beyond me. Though it is a nice change of pace from having to deal with my insufferable brother.
Yeah, he seems a little stiff.
Indeed, he can be. That's why it's my job to throw wrenches into his plans.
Taking brother bullying to a new level.
Alright. I'll ask because Ko wants to know. From all the stories I've heard, from what I'm guessing, aren't you supposed to be, you know, a guy?
Make me a persuasion check to get vicious, godly lore.
Dang. God is
The
hard
gods
with
of this
proxy.
plane are not immortal, as you might think. True Sadal at one point was a man of high stature, in fact. But many people have worn his name and his title and his very identity. It is the way that the gods reincarnate themselves to live throughout the ages. As the world changes, so do the identities of the gods. Our spirits move from one body to another, but our identity is intact.
I'm curious.
In fact,
is
the
this-
only one who hasn't passed on is Elias, the oldest.
Alright, I guess question for you, SciFri. Is this we're reincarnated at the infant age, or like just when they pass on, they move just onto a random person's body?
They will
Any-
transfer their essence. So it's a weird, identity sort of crisis. Where, hang on, I need to read this out of my notes because it's been a while.
Ellie should become a new Elias. People.
Hang on, where's my Divine's Pantheon? Here we go. So the god's essence embodies their identity. So when a god either dies, either of natural causes or of unnatural causes or of old age, they physically cannot cease to exist without passing on their essence, because that would throw the entire world out of balance, because the gods are literally the forces that embody the world. So Usually, one of their more devout followers, or those who already work within their divine
so
realms,
doubt it.
are chosen to basically
Okay.
ascend to the mantle.
I
But it's a
gotcha.
weird thing of identity where it's like it's not like they become the new god. It's that
They just house the.
the god keeps existing in their body and is still
Yeah,
the
okay.
same person.
So they're just housing their spirit and, or whatever you want to call it.
They're not merging.
Yeah, well, they become one, but that one is still the god.
Yeah, and it's probably balanced more towards the god than the individual.
It's how they basically evolve over time, how the gods change.
So doubtful. I think
Oh, this
so doubtful.
pendant that's glowing green. Is this your doing, or should I be still looking for someone else?
Doesn't look like one of my pendants. She's going to walk over here
Oh.
and
Oh.
put a hand on your shoulder. And then immediately as she does, you appear somewhere else.
Oh. Proxy's going on an adventure.
Jumping between all the rooms in the gods' places.
Oh,
You arrive in a building, and that is a very nice rug.
Okay.
not gonna dirty that. Oh, okay. All right, I think you can just throw me back out of the building.
What? Get in there.
Through the window.
Tossed into the ether.
I think Elias is
Anybody
special. I
home?
don't think he can reincarnate like that,
Make me a perception check.
which is why he hasn't. Because I don't know what the hell would
You
stop
see the
him from
crackling
doing
of a
so.
fireplace. You smell warm food from this area, and you hear the shuffling of papers from this room.
I really think that's just a coincidence, Ko.
And you stand before Elias.
That as well. Rare Wizard!
And he looks at you, and he just goes, "Good to see you again, Juan."
I take it. Is this partially your doing that I got here, or is it just sheer luck that I ended up here?
Wouldn't want you to get lost along the way.
So I take it I'm the first to arrive. Well, I guess this isn't. I guess out of RP, this isn't really where we were intending to get to, yeah?
I
Or is it?
mean, It's his domain.
We're kind of going here.
Yes, that's
But the only
where
way
I
that they know how to
wanted
get it, everyone else
go.
knows how to get there is back to that cave, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I take it I'm the first to arrive.
I don't
Indeed
think
you are.
I don't think that's how it's gonna work. I don't think that's how it's gonna work. I think Elias can't.
Your friends won't be here for quite some time. Should have brought them with you.
I didn't really have much of a choice.
What with the Emperor breathing down your neck?
Yeah, about that. That was a
He knows.
lot of mistakes upon mistakes.
He'll offer you some fresh food.
Oh, that's nice.
Sure.
Not gonna.
You are healed to full HP.
Easy clap.
And the food is also very good.
See, if it was Ellie, she'd cast Prestidigitation,
I'm from
regardless of
freaking-
how it tastes.
I'm from the
Meet between
the slums. We just eat what we get.
Describe the taste. Alright,
Cole's
it is
always.
it is a finely seasoned steak, in fact, that as you lift it up, the meat falls off of the steak easily, and it's tender, juicy, and succulent.
My goodness,
And
now I'm
it fills
hungry.
you almost instantly because it is food made by a being that does not need to eat, but likes food.
Thank you for the grub.
He's in the realm of the gods, not the
Oh,
realm
Lord.
of like
Least I
fairies.
can do for all you've been through.
Now, before I just kind of sit here and wait. I mean, once they're in a more safe spot, is there any way you could at least get me back to the group so I can at least help them get here? I don't want to. Don't want to let them stumble upon
Aw,
what
he
they're about to head
loves
into.
us.
That front line's pretty in bad shape.
Of course, but I'd hate to see you leave so soon.
All the
Loves his party. Oh, he's thinking.
Is there any new information about what's going on within these 16 in 16 days? Has anything changed?
All you know is what Cassander told you at the college, that in 16 days Orion will arrive. And you know from what Hamal told you, the star, that the first place he will be going is the domain of Elias. He will be going to the place where the
16
Earth
days, T.
links to Elias's domain, and he will be attempting to force his way in.
Is there anything that we can do before reaching this plane again that could aid in any way? You know, like any kind of artifacts to kill a god?
What? Kill? What?
Are you
Kill.
asking that in character?
Yeah.
He turns his head sort of quizzically. Why would you want to kill a god?
I mean, no, I'm asking out of character. Isn't Orion supposed to be,
Here in 16 days,
well, a god? Isn't he supposed to be a god?
he is a god.
Yeah.
But the whole reason you're going here is because Elias doesn't know that Orion's coming.
No, doesn't he know the
He was listening though. He should have been.
from the necklace?
Whenever we were talking to Hamal, I thought.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I
he
figured.
Well,
as
he
well.
doesn't seem to know from judging by this conversation.
You have to explain.
Oh God, you gotta tell him.
Oh god. All right, so wait. Do you not know what's coming in 16 days, Elias?
He nods. Of course, it'll be the height of winter.
Oh,
Looking forward to this year's solstice.
I think it's going to be a little bit warmer than winter in 16 days. I hate to be the one to inform you, but Orion is supposed to be coming here how the hell do I word this? In a full-on, I guess I'm guessing, a war. And I'm pretty sure he's not coming here just to talk to you.
He nods. So it's finally time then. Well, I hate to break some bad news to you, Juan, but I feel like this world of yours is about to come to an end.
Wait, you're telling me there's no way to stop this?
What? What?
I'm old, Juan. Very old. And if fate or whatever decides it's my time, then I have a duty to my children to see it through.
But I thought I was just told by one of the others that you guys are able to just reincarnate. Can you not?
He leans back in his chair. My beautiful children. One of the things I created them with, the ability to pass on their essence. The only way they could live as long as I. See, I was the first. Not the first god, but the first being. The first living, breathing person.
Oh.
And you created all the other gods then, correct?
Indeed.
Then what's
They're like
stopping
family to
you?
me.
What's stopping you from just stopping Orion, or literally
He's the server
erasing him?
admin.
Why let
Buddy.
one of your creations come to kill you?
Come here, bud.
Isn't it the right of every son to surpass his father?
But to kill one's parents?
Like, you just press delete on Orion. Like, come on. Oh. Ah.
I know this can be hard to grasp, but it's the natural way of things. I can't even number the amount of times my children have died, only to transfer into a new body and live again, because I ordained them to. I, however, do not have that pleasantry. But I am mortal.
But is there no way to stop this world from existing?
From ending, you mean?
Told you. There's a reason why he hasn't done it. I feel like he would have done that by now.
I imbued every one of my children with an aspect of myself, something I viewed as a valuable trait. Orion was gifted the power of creation. Humanity, elves, all the races you see on this planet, each unique in their own way. They were made by him.
Oh.
Then, just as you say, isn't it their right as the creation to surpass their creator? Can we not stop him?
Yeah, I just found some music.
Roll me a persuasion check.
You know that one.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
This one?
So, old Cassander got in your head too, huh?
What?
Not particularly by choice.
What?
I've told him. Time and again, he's tried to tell me his findings, tell me a way to preserve the natural deterioration of the world.
That's what I had said.
Point is, it doesn't
Oh,
matter
boy.
if Orion kills me. I'm dying as is.
Our world's still young. Definitely considering how long ago you created all this.
He nods. How would you measure the entirety of existence?
D20.
You would have nothing to compare it to.
The website is Roll20. Yeah.
Isn't one's life existence enough?
No.
Make your persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah! Juan's episode is going good, team.
Good crit.
Yes! Yes!
I want him to buff us. We can be the new aspect. Smile. I want to be the aspect of curiosity.
He nods. No doubt you've seen it. The world around you deteriorating. Wild magic, undead hordes, ancient dragons. Cassander believes that these are the results of Orion's stars. It's just me showing my age.
Oh no.
The world will end eventually. I'll end eventually. But don't let that stop you from doing what you believe in. Live your life how you choose. Don't feel resigned to my fate.
Didn't they say the world would end if Elias if he came down?
I don't know. Was that a thing?
He says, he basically said, the world will end if he dies. However, he is currently suffering the effects of old age
Anyway, so
and
it's
will die soon by a god's terms.
so either he dies in 16 days or he dies in maybe a couple hundred years or thousands.
Well, we already live our lives fighting to stay alive. What's another couple hundred years, yeah?
He nods. See you in 16 days, Swan. And
Ooh.
your vision goes black.
Ooh.
Oh.
Tell us where weapons are to kill a god.
Tell me, God, do you fear death?
We need to have Kronos come and help
Fuck, I
us.
should have asked that.
God of War. Do your fate.
No, that's my line. I get to use that later.
When you bash a god-slaying anchor in someone's head.
I literally can't turn off my
I
light.
have an army
No,
of
Ryan
star
was
children.
cast out by the
Meanwhile,
gods.
in
He
the
didn't
God.
create the god.
the
So Ryan
tavern.
created the
I hope
people of the
Proxy
land,
just,
like all
like,
the elves
drops
and
in from
humans
the
and stuff like that.
That's what I was expecting.
Just poof. And then fucking Kristoff is like, ah,
Although-
to be young.
The gods and stuff and
I just come
people
flying through a window.
were
Can't believe you're taking all
kind
I-
of upset about like his stars
kinda
and stuff
wanted
like
to
that.
add that just for the value of that joke, but no. No, eventually people start filtering back into the tavern. Yeah, what are you all doing?
I did the thing.
Mhm.
I didn't know you were a philosopher.
I didn't either.
You are now.
Hell
Why
yeah.
the fuck would Orion make fucking no?
I'm just surprised Proxy flexed his RP muscles.
It was
Big
good.
hog.
It was good. He was smooth as fuck with that lady death,
I had to think real hard.
but it paid off. It was great.
We should have convinced them that we should be the new gods. God of sneaking, god of gnomes, perfect. God of orc. All the good gods.
And even eventually in the tavern, the person who was handing out recruitment papers will come in for a drink.
Monka.
Yeah, what are you all doing? You have some time, the four of you.
I should probably change music. No longer ominous cathedral. Where is?
Gonna play toss the Rick around, says Go.
No, please let me turn on some tavern music first before.
Oh yeah, let me get my Witcher 3 tavern music.
Yeah, I have it up already.
Because it seems to always inspire debauchery in you people. So here you go.
Thank
So
you.
what are you all doing in the tavern?
I mean, Co did
Isn't it
buy
obvious?
Co
Oh,
did buy
God.
everyone drinks. We haven't drunk them yet. That was the last thing that happened.
Well, then were they normal
Wow,
drinks or were they
Proxy.
specialty drinks?
It's up to Co.
Normal? Okay,
Ah.
spend 1 gold and everyone gets a round of ale.
Yeah, I'm just sipping on my ale. Worried about Juan. We haven't seen him for a while. Where the hell is he? He's usually here.
He'll be fine. Yeah, he can handle himself.
Well, it's still like a bit like mid-afternoon.
Yeah. We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure he's gone. He might be buying stuff or doing things.
Guess that's true.
Who knows how time moves on another plane?
Just drops in the ceiling.
Oh, by the way,
to
like-
be young.
Oh, by the way, what do you think about that thing? So someone dared to steal from the emperor, right during his speech. That would be, the person who did that would be pretty bald.
Rogues are dumb.
I mean, maybe dumb or maybe ballsy, you know. Maybe it was Shadow Pete. Who knows?
I mean,
He did say Shazam, didn't he?
We did hear Shazam, but yeah, it might have been
I
him.
thought, but didn't we? Wasn't Shadow Pete going to Tyra?
I mean, we don't know.
Or
like,
no, we left him in get. I don't
We
know
left
where
him here
Shadow Pete is.
last time. We
I
did
thought
leave him
he
here
was
last
gonna
time.
turn over a new leaf.
I mean, a new leaf from murder to bigger hijinks, I guess. Not killing people, doing big heists instead. I mean, he can turn invisible whenever he wants. So, I mean, he seems
That is a useful
Pretty-
skill to have.
it's a useful skill to have if you want to be a proper thief. And I guess he likes glory and stealing from the emperor. I guess is pretty high impact theft.
Maybe. I don't really know how thieves work, to be honest.
I mean, they take things from others, and then they, I don't know, maybe they use the money for, what do thieves use money for? Like, it's alcohol?
That doesn't seem good. Like, in my stories, they would, like, rob from evil people and give it to
I mean,
poor townsfolk and help them
I
out.
mean, that might happen, but I don't think that's the norm. But maybe we can, you know, I don't know. Or they just live lavishly in a mansion for the rest of their lives. That works too.
Ellie, roll me a perception check.
no.
Does anyone? Someone
Yeah.
can assist. Someone can assist.
I want to look around as well. But
You're
maybe I should-
assisting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you blew it.
You hear a thump from this direction. Juan.
What direction?
Oh, sorry, I'm on the GM layer. From this direction.
Oh,
Juan, you awake in a bank of snow.
he dumped you in the snow. Wait, is his hair still red?
No, that's worn off.
Okay.
It's probably
It's
changed
worn off
outfit
for
as
all
well.
of you as well.
I put away the cloak just
Mhm.
completely.
probably like make yourself look different as much as possible. Like,
I'm rolling through this window.
Roll that acrobatics.
Yes. All right.
Juan rolls through the window, but his leg gets caught, and he's like sort of half on the ground.
Juan, there you are.
Oh, Ron!
Akan steps outside.
You could have used
to
the door.
be young again, says the bartender. I
was just-
hopped through windows when I was a little boy.
Oh, have you been a little boy? Oh my god! I guess
Fuck.
everyone is young.
Akan goes through the window and gets both of his legs stuck outside.
Are we doing window jumping or something?
Zaradiel, roll strength to push Akan through the window. Bump.
Aw.
Akan dusts himself off.
I
I
want to
can't believe these people are trying to save the world.
I want to try.
Zaradiel jumps through the window and does a fucking backflip.
Okay, now it's my turn. I believe I'm pretty agile. It should go fine.
Why are guys jumping back and forth through
Acrobatics,
a window?
Hit.
You actually make it through the window.
Hey! I'm actually pretty agile. Maybe
I'm
you didn't know.
I'm on the grid. I can't sit on a stool.
Oh fuck. Hang on, let me take you off the grid. It's because I copy pasted your token again. There we go.
You look pretty cold there, Juan. How do you say about the drink to warm you up?
Yeah, I could probably go for a drink right about now.
The bartender says, "Oh, I too had drinks while I was cold. Oh, to be young again." As he fetches some ale from the back.
No, we need some better drinks. Where's the good drinks?
Is he senile?
Are you're questioning that?
So what are they called again? What's the?
Hang on, I'm gonna roll up a new drink, and that'll be like
Okay.
the good shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Roll 1d100. Oh,
Three.
3.
That's
He
an
produces
Oh.
a drink called Skullbuster Triple X.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Bottoms up.
Huh.
Shall we all try this new?
It is a
Really?
potent orcish ale where the vintage of it is measured by how many
Ellie's-
lumps have formed inside the bottle. The more
How many
lumps,
what?
the better.
Ellie's
lumps?
definitely drinking it.
More
take-
what?
So, imagine like part of the drink has like solidified into a lump, and to
Mm.
the orcs, the amount of lumps in your Skullbuster is what makes it better.
So it's like
Hmm.
curdling.
So how many lumps is it in this Skullbuster?
There's a lot of lumps.
So the good
It's the
stuff,
good
then.
shit.
I'm gonna need everyone to make a con save.
Yes, let's bottoms up.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, this has a wonderful effect. I'm glad I rolled a 3.
Oh no.
Everyone except for Akan and Juan roll 1d6. You pass out for that many hours.
Oh my
Well-
god. Well, I'm gone.
I think it's bedtime.
It gets bedtime, he says.
At least for Ellie and Co. I'm out for an hour.
Passed the fuck out.
Hey, Christoph, you got a room for these?
He's like, oh, of course I have rooms. I'm passing out at the bar. Oh, to be young again.
God damn it. This old man.
Let me just get the second floor of this building.
To be young again. Yes, everyone sees bottoms up and these 3 people just collapse. Perfect, like.
Let's see, where do we got lodgings? I'm just looking through my tile set right now. Yeah, this will work. That on the map layer. And drag it out to fit over this building.
Flippity plop.
Flippity
Flippity-plop. Big ups to whoever on Roll20 made the slap downtown extension. Alright. Wow.
Wow.
All the passed out people are put on respective beds.
What was that?
I guess I wake up in an hour, but yeah.
Yep. Kristoff will come over and you see him tuck all of the people in who are passed
Aw.
out.
To be, I guess.
Aww,
Such a sweet old man.
he's such a cutie.
Or pervert, we don't know.
What do you mean?
And then he turns to you, Juan and Arcadum. He's like, don't worry, the rooms are on the house. I was one young too once, you know, and goes downstairs.
Akam brings up a tankard.
Yeah, okay. You can bring the booze upstairs.
Actually, no, let's bring a barrel.
Okay. Do you
Order some
want to
barrel.
buy the barrel?
Obviously.
All right, that's 20 cold for a keg of ale.
It's on
yeah.
me.
No, it's not.
Juan just stole 2,000 gold.
I don't want your dirty money.
Your blood money.
Hey, like 781 of that is clean money. Okay, never mind. 500 of that is clean money.
You have the countdown, like,
Wow.
oh, less gold. Some from the Emperor, some from some poor family.
That's true. Nobody knows that he's the one that stole shit. He just suddenly has a bunch of money. And 2 magical items. That's true. You did have literally 0 gold when you bought the portable boat.
Yeah, and then we got paid the 500 when we got to Cassander.
That's true. You did get big money from that job.
Yeah.
So like I said, I have 500 that's clean.
Yeah, literally, like, Akan just gets, like, rope and, like, ties the keg to the bottom of his pack.
Yep,
Perfect.
he's a resourceful dude.
He's a Goliath, dude.
Yep.
Hey, what was the name of the amulet again?
Cool race.
It's the amulet of the plains.
And Horn of Valhalla.
Probably hold on to the amulet. Just saying.
Or the horn. The horn is very useful.
Yeah,
summons,
both
like,
of those.
Well,
Like,
the plan is, fuck. I don't know if I should like hide these items outside of fucking town until we leave.
let me tell you what the horn of Valhalla does.
Yeah, it does good things.
It is the rarest variant of this magical item.
Oh my god.
Pretty useful.
The Horn of Valhalla. It is a legendary, wondrous item. You can use your action to blow this horn. In response, warrior spirits from the plane of Isgard appear within 60 feet of you. They use berserker stats. They return to Isgard after 1 hour or when they drop to 0 hit points. Once you use the horn, it can't be used again till 7 days have passed. The Iron Horn summons 5d4 plus 5 berserkers.
A couple ones.
Ooh.
5d4, so yeah, a couple ones.
Oh, and also to
Rare,
use the
you
Iron Horn,
said.
you must be proficient with all martial weapons.
I am. Isn't it
Marshall.
like the one? Isn't it like the basic items or the basic weapons,
No.
like short sword,
Hang
long
on,
sword?
let me check your proficiencies.
Don't you
It
have
isn't.
martial weapon?
Well, as I said, I was giving this to
You are
Khan anyway.
proficient with simple weapons. A Khan would be proficient.
Yeah,
with
I
martial
was gonna
weapons.
give it to a Khan once we get out in the cart and be like, yeah, I bought this in the market when I went to go look for winter.
He will not believe you.
That is a legendary item.
I bought this smile.
Yeah, I think you get martial weapon proficiency from your College of Swords background. Anyway,
Anywho,
do you guys do anything else before the night passes?
We're passed out.
Akan will turn to Juan upon hearing that like this.
Hearing what? What?
oh, in general.
In general,
Yeah, I see the image, but what was that in
this is
context
when
to?
you
You bought
try to
this
tell him that you
legendary
bought the
magical item.
legendary horn at the
Oh.
market. He just looks at you like that.
I bought this.
Fucking megalo.
I'll take it. But I mean,
one more drink a con of this ridiculous orcish brew.
Yeah.
All right, Constitution saves both of you.
Let's keep going till we pass out.
Drinking each other under the table. Let's go, baby.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh wow.
Always
Juan-
the
Juan,
winner.
roll a d6.
It was on a 19 and it rolled over. I'm going to bed.
For 4 hours. He just spins his token upside down.
Fox is fucking dead.
I'm gonna go toss him into the bed.
Okay. And as a Khan, or as Juan lands on the bed with a thud, you hear shuffling from below the stairs, and Christoph comes up and he's like, I'll get it. He tucks you in.
Aw.
Yes. Slaps your ass.
To be young again.
Fucking it has a spidey sense when people pass out.
I mean, he
I
made
heard
a
someone
loud
pass
fud.
He's been a bartender for a long time.
He knows
Like,
the
he
sound
knows
of
the
someone.
He knows the sound of a large party member throwing a smaller party member onto a bed like a sack of potatoes.
Fucking hell.
Perfect. I guess we sleep now.
Yep.
If Anubis don't want to do a solo quest of rampaging through town.
Hell yeah.
What? He's drinking, dude.
That's one specific sound. How old is this bartender anyway?
700 years old, fucking something.
Well, it is this point that the night passes, and as the dark passes, there is the dawn of a new day in the town of Citadel Peak, and 15 days remain